Yo. Peace to the planet, motherfuckers. It's Monday. Sweet Monday. And I'm late. And I'm sorry about that. You can fault Hobbs for that because he can't defend himself right now because he's not in here. It's his fault that I'm late because we was talking and I didn't look at the time and realize, damn, it's 9 o'clock. So I apologize for being late. I'm sorry. I've been late to work since yesterday. So, it happens. But it is Monday morning. Hobbs will be in here, I don't know, in like half an hour or so. Hustle for Life is in the building. Says good morning, Hustle for Life. Good morning, man. I need a haircut, y'all. My hair is shit, but I'm gonna get one this week at some point. But hopefully everybody had a great weekend. My weekend was pretty good, pretty chill. Didn't do much since I was on the road all last week for Thanksgiving. So it was nice just to kind of relax at home, not to do anything. Watch some football, watch some YouTube videos. Just kind of hung out. Oh, and also Hobbs and I had like a 3-hour discussion after the market closed about market structure. So that was pretty crazy. But we got a lot of things cleared up there. So that was good. We'll probably talk about that a little later because we found it a pretty dope indicator that kind of shows market structure so you don't have to really worry about it. But yeah, man, it's a pretty good weekend, honestly. We got Brett in the building. Brett 007 says good morning. Since yesterday. Yeah, I ain't been late to work since yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up my charts here. I have officially decided to put in a trade request, guys. I'm putting in a trade request, and I'm only trading ES from now on until the end of forever. I'm joking, but I am going back to ES for a little bit. I don't know. I go back and forth between ES and NQ a lot. I like trading NQ, but sometimes I don't. Like the volatility of NQ is nuts. And I'm not gonna lie, but on Friday, NQ kind of kicked my ass. Like, not even kind of, it really kicked my ass. Like, yeah, one of my accounts I came out positive. One of the accounts I blew, and my other account I hit max loss. So I would say all in all, NQ kind of kicked my ass. But I don't know. I feel like ES it moves more to my speed, right? Like I'm not an old man by any means, but there's something about ES. There's something about ES. I keep going back to it. And I think my biggest problem with ES was it was hard for me to be able to take profits, like, or to be happy with the profits and the speed at which I was getting the profit. And it's just something I need to get over. Like I think playing 2 ES minis will kind of help a little bit because then it's like playing 1 NQ mini. So I'm hoping that'll help, and then I can cut, because my biggest problem on NQ playing only 1 contract is that I couldn't cut my mini, but playing 2 minis is a little too much. And then it just, like, after 2 trades, I'm already down, $400 or $500, where if I play ES and I'm only risking 2 to 3 points, then I'm only down about $300. And so I could take, 3 trades before I blow up, or 4 trades or whatever. So that's why I feel like maybe trading ES might be the better route, especially once you actually get funded in Topstep. They kind of fuck you because you can only take 2 contracts total, either micros or minis, which I really think they should change. So because of that, it makes it kind of hard. So I don't know. I go back and forth, but today I'm going to trade ES. I'm gonna hold on ES for the rest of at least I think I might just trade ES for the entire month, right? I'm just going to stick with ES for the entire month. I'm not going to change. I'm just going to see how it goes. And then the other big thing that kind of kicked my ass on Thursday was discipline. Like, my discipline was shit, and it was the 15-second chart did it for me. The 15-second chart, it was a gift and a curse because I got out of positions real quick, which was kind of a good thing, actually taking my profit, but I took way too many trades. So I'm going back to the 1 minute, 5 minute, and I'm going to be looking at the 15. Those are going to be my 3 time frames. I'm going to stick to those. And hopefully that'll help a little bit with the discipline. And on top of that, just taking trades in my areas. I don't want to take trades that aren't trades that I've pre-planned out before it got there, because it's kind of the other thing that I was doing on Friday was I was taking a lot of trades, but they were just in no man's land on a pullback or whatever. And it just doesn't work out for me. I know that. So if I don't take a trade today, then that's perfectly fine. That's just more trades I could take tomorrow, right? We got 5 days in the week, we got 30 days in the month, and we got 365 days in the year. I don't have to trade every day. As a matter of fact, I was even watching a video from Riley Coleman, and Riley Coleman, he didn't trade every day. I think he traded maybe like half of the month. He made $10,000 and he took one loss, right? So I think that just goes to show you, or at least me, that you don't have to trade every day to hit that $10,000 a month mark if that's what you want to do. You just got to be picky and take the trades that fit your system, right? That's all that matters at the end of the day. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. That discipline piece is super, super key. But now that I've rambled on for about 5 minutes, let me get to the pre-market plan for ES, and then we can look at NQ, although I was in the middle of charting it. So yeah. Hustle for Life says, good, lonely on E. Oh, good, I'm lonely on ES. LOL. There you go. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And Micaiah is in the building. Says, good morning. Good morning, Micaiah. Good morning to everybody who is here early for the pre-market plan. So let's take a look at ES, which I know most of y'all don't trade, but you know, I'm gonna start trading it, and yeah, we'll see. But anyway, so for ES, first I'm gonna start at the daily real fast. And on the daily, there's actually a really nice level at 4607.75. You can see that the last time we came up here in July, this area acted as support. It was resistance, turned support. We got back below it, was resistance again, it was resistance again. And then on Friday, it acted as resistance again. So this level is going to be key moving forward as far as the structure of the market goes. We're going to have to break over this so that we can test this 3-hour supply zone that we got up here. So kind of double confluence. We have supply, we have resistance. It's all working out nicely, and the market is coming right back down. So on today, what I'm looking for is we have this really nice 4-hour demand zone right here. And I'll just go ahead and mark this in here just so I kind of get a scope of what's going on. So we have this really nice 4-hour demand zone. We pushed up, we rejected, and first I'm looking for this demand zone to hold. It doesn't look like it's going to at the moment, but if this demand zone can hold, then I'll look to long right back up into this 46.07 level, looking for this structure right here to break. So I would probably just go ahead and just take profits. I wouldn't even hold above this area just because unless there's a lot of momentum and volume to come into the market, I don't want to hold up here. So I'd look to cut my position up here if we can get a bounce. And then my next area to look for longs would be this 1 hour right here at 45.5250. So I'd be looking for a bounce right here, and I want to take it back up. I wouldn't want to target this 46.07 because that's too far away from me. So I'd want to target this 3-hour supply zone that we've almost cut through at 45.85. And then to the downside, I'm looking for any weak rallies to get sold into. So if we bounce and I miss the bounce, or even if I take the bounce, if the market starts to look weak and it looks like we're going to put in a lower high, then I want to short the market back down. We've already cut through about half of this demand zone right here. So this demand zone isn't really acting as demand. It's looking pretty weak right now anyway. So if we get a bounce out of this, maybe towards the bottom, then I want to short a weak rally back up into this area. And then if we keep selling off, I really don't have a plan for like an all-day sell-off. I would have to really go with the flow for an all-day sell-off just because we have so much demand below us. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different demand zones below that could cause a bounce. So it's a little difficult to play the continuation to the downside just because I think it's going to be much choppier. ES didn't really break through any of its key major demand zones like NQ did on Friday and Thursday, where it kind of sold off. So ES's structure is a little bit better than NQ's at the moment. And actually 1, 2, yeah, we could end up having this trend because right now we just have this kind of little upwards trend. It feels like it's dying. And it feels like sellers are really trying to push us down, just looking at the size of some of these candles overnight, but it's still really hard to tell with ES what's going to happen. I don't want to really predict. I just want to react at my levels of interest, right? That's all I can really do is come up with levels and react at those levels. So that's my plan on ES. On NQ, I was looking at NQ earlier before I got on, and we have this nice 4-hour demand zone right here that we're about to test. So this would be a triple bottom potentially. Now that I'm looking at it, and I think Hobbs called it out this morning to us actually that we could be triple bottoming on NQ. So I'm trying to see where I got this line from. Okay, so this support right here, this looks like it was resistance and we turned it into support. We had a couple touches here, all throughout here, and then we came back down. And now it looks like it's not really acting as support or resistance because price has just kind of been playing in between. So I wouldn't really use this area as a target necessarily, but I would be looking for the 16,000 level to be tested yet again. The 16,000 level has been really, really, really important in the market as of late. So if we come back down to this 4-hour and we bounce, I'd be looking to take profit at 16,000. And then to the upside or to the downside, it's super interesting because we have this 90-minute right here. And this 90-minute zone already caused a rejection here. So if we come back up to this 90-minute at 1650, I'd be looking for a rejection there. And then also this 30-minute zone as well. I'd be looking for a bounce here. Again, we never ended up breaching into this area. This area right here is going to be super, super key for NQ. This area right in here, mark it a different color, mark it red so I can highlight it. So this area is just one big ass candle, and this one big ass candle literally has no volume by price. So if I turn on the SVP, there we go, and let this load. Okay, there we go. So see how these volume candles right here, we had a ton of volume traded, and then it drops off to damn near nothing. So price was able to move through this area very, very quickly, and that's one reason why we're seeing these bounces, because buyers and sellers don't want to trade here. So I'd be looking for a bounce at this 30-minute if we can get it. But if we don't and we sell through, I think we'll sell through here pretty quickly because there'll be no real buyers and sellers to defend in this area from about 790 down to 608. That could be a really quick drop. The only issue, again, that I have with this is that ES isn't close to that same area, right? We're not getting down here on ES. I don't care how much ES sells off today. I can pretty much guarantee that we're not going to get down to this area, which is the same area that NQ's testing. So to me, that kind of gives us a better shot of actually continuing this uptrend just because NQ is so close and ES is so far away. So I don't know. That's kind of my what if scenario for the day on ES and NQ. But that's kind of like my dark Trojan horse. I would bet everything on black type of move that we're not going to fill this gap because it's pretty much what it is, a volume gap, because ES isn't anywhere close, and ES is going to get bounces because we're not close to it. So that's what I'm looking at today. Gonna trade ES, but I'll be watching NQ. I don't know what Hobbs is trading today. I'm assuming he's gonna trade NQ, but I'm not 100% sure. He's probably got a better plan than I do, just because I didn't really chart NQ today. I didn't really have the opportunity to. But this 4 hour is going to be key just because of this triple bottom that happened down here, as well as this 30 minutes is going to be key because of this candle. This candle is going to make NQ be super key on the day. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to start a poll. Let me know what you were trading today. Let me know if you're trading ES or NQ, because I'm curious. What are we trading today, guys? Hold up, I gotta find the stream. There it is. Live. What are we trading today? All right. Add poll. What are you trading today? NQ or ES, or I'll put other. If you're trading other, like CL or I don't know, any of the currency pairs, You can just put it down in the chat because I'm kind of curious because I was also watching in Riley Coleman's video. If you haven't watched Riley Coleman, you should check him out. He's a good trader. But he was trading ES, NQ. He was trading currencies like the euro dollar. He was trading what else was he trading? He was trading oil. I mean, he was trading a whole bunch of different shit. So yo, bum rush the show. I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm only 32, so I don't know. Bum rush the show. People gonna bum rush the show? Did we get highlighted or something? I don't know. I'm confused. Let me know, Zabak. I'm lost. But yeah. He's a dope ass trader though. Definitely check him out. I've taken some of his stuff. Hip Hop Main Classic, 1888 Classic. OMG. You mean? I think you might mean I think you mean 1988 Classic. Public Enemy. Oh yeah, bro. I wasn't even born in 1988. I don't. Sometimes I don't go back that far. I know who Public Enemy is, but bro, I'm like late 1990s to like now for music. I don't go back that far. So yeah, I never really listened to Public Enemy. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie. I'm young. I'm not so young that I don't know who Public Enemy is, but I'm young enough to like have not really listened to Public Enemy. So I don't front my age and ageism and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just, if Hobbs was here, he'd be like, yeah, but yeah. I'm young, but I'm glad it's all good. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. That's ageism. Good morning, Mad Moxie. Good morning. But yeah, let's check on VIX because VIX is in a very interesting spot this morning. Hey, don't be mad, Pop. Don't be mad. What the fuck do I have on? I haven't traded at all. I don't trade until the market opens. No, he did not. He isn't taking a trade either. Let's go to the 3 hour here. All right, so the market continues to or not the market, but the VIX continues to sell off. But the VIX has to break this area right here. Like this area is super important today for the VIX to break because the market hasn't really been trading. I mean, we've been trading sideways, but the market's been trading up, and the VIX has literally basically been doing nothing while the market has continued to kind of rally. And for the market to sell off today, the market has got to break this area right here from about from where it's at right now, really, to about 1420. And really, I would really love it to get above this 1426 area. But this is going to be really important today for the market. The VIX has got to break above some of these levels if the sell-off is going to continue. If we reject, we're just going to keep going higher. So this is, I mean, we're getting to the almost like those dangerous levels on VIX. If we go to the daily, I need to take BA Jason off. If we go to the daily, the lowest low of the VIX is 1029, and we're sitting at 1450. We're getting close. Like we're basically close to this low right here at 13. I mean, we don't have very many more lows to break before VIX is like all-time lows. And that doesn't necessarily mean that at all-time lows that ES is going to be at all-time highs because they don't correlate exactly like that. But this is really important for the VIX, and it's going to really be a deciding factor today. We're not moving down any lower if the VIX cannot break above and start a sell-off. And I still think we're in a good area to sell off on ES and NQ, but especially ES, just because we're testing some of these higher structures that if they don't get broken, we can only go lower, right? So it's gonna be super, super interesting. But the VIX is going to have to do something today. Like the VIX has not made a move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We have this nice reversal candle on the VIX. So watching the VIX today for a potential downside move is going to be super important. And like I said, if we can't break above this, it's just going to bring more buying and more weak sellers are going to be in the market today. So something to keep our eyes on. Black Beauty Machine says, you're right. Appreciate it. And Male Gossip is Aziz says, good analysis. Thank you, Male Gossip. Wiser the Most says, move us always in pre-market these days. Oh, moves. Yeah. I feel like the market goes through these cycles a lot of times where we'll have really, really nice moves in the pre-market and the overnight session, and then the New York session is fucking trash. Where at least for my strategy with supply and demand, where like supply and demand zones will be super respected during the Asia, Europe, and then the pre-market session, and then come the American session, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, we're not getting shit. But there's so much stacked up on each other that's so close. It's almost like prices have been squeezing here to make some type of move. What move? I don't know yet, but I think we'll get some good price action today. I mean, it is Monday, so there's no news catalyst, and that I don't know. I don't know what caused the sell off. I have the people cause the sell off. I don't know. I mean, we're in a nice area to sell off. Like I said, I mean, if you look at the daily, this is basically a high in a structure that we didn't break. We rejected it, and this is support right here at one point, and it was resistance at one point. So it's a really nice area where I think people were interested to trade in overnight. And now it's the bulls' job is to bring price back up. The bears' job is to put pressure on the bulls, but the only way that the bears end up putting that pressure is if the VIX continues to rally. If the VIX doesn't rally, this is not going to be good for bears. So in my opinion, bears have the pressure. Bears have to put the pressure on the bulls, or the bulls are going to continue to bring price up. Oh, and that's the other thing that I wanted to say too. We got 3 minutes until the market opens. So real fast, this entire uptrend on a higher time frame, we literally have not had a pullback this entire uptrend, like at all. No pullbacks have happened on this uptrend. This right here ain't a pullback. It's just a red candle in the uptrend. This right here ain't a pullback. It's just a red candle on this uptrend. No pullbacks. There has been literally no new structure built this entire uptrend. We broke through. This was a change of character. We never got a pullback. This was a break of structure. We never got a pullback. Now we're up here, and this is another. I don't want to. I guess we broke structure here, and we kind of played around. We still didn't pull back. There was another structure here. We broke it. We never got a pullback. And then, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily would consider this wick a structure, but we have this structure right here. So this entire uptrend, I view this as one big ass exhaustive move to the upside that has to pull back at some point. Like at this point, the market's unnatural. Like I don't know what else to call it other than the market has moved in an unnatural manner to the upside with no pullbacks, like, which is really weird. So the market has to pull back at some point. And I think a lot of people are going to view that pullback as a true sell-off, but it's not a true sell-off until we get back under here. So I don't know. The market has done like some crazy, amazing shit. The market's got 30 minutes to open, or 30 seconds to open, but the market's done some crazy, amazing shit. And the market's got to pull back and start to break and start to create some new structure, because we literally haven't created any new structure. This ain't structure. This ain't structure. This ain't structure. On lower time frames, 1,000% structure was created, but on the higher time frames, we have not had one pullback, and that shit's weird to me. So yeah. But anyway, ding, 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 ding. The market's open in like 5 seconds. So let's get to fucking trading, everybody. Love Sucker Free says, yeah, it's gonna be weird one today. It's definitely gonna be weird. There's no news. And then let me go to the 1 minute, because we are now officially open. And we're in demand, so let's see what happens. And then Black Beauty Machine says, need a proper reversal for entry. Yeah. Well, now we're at the bottom of this 1 hour or this 4 hour demand zone for me, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to come of it, but we'll see. I want to see how these first few candles play out on the 1 minute, and then I'll be watching the 5 minute for now. Oops. 5 and the 1 minute, and then I haven't even logged into Tradeovate yet. I I have not even logged into my trading platform, so we'll see what happens here. Not really gonna rush. We're already all the way through this demand zone pretty much, so gonna be keeping my eye on VIX to see what it's doing though. We're actually getting like some nice candles today, and see the VIX is already starting to reject. And here comes the market. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Let's go to the tape here. Yeah, and then on the tape, I'm already seeing some trap sellers in the market already, potentially. So I don't know. We'll see. The Yeah, but we also had a really, this is a very, 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 very strong uptrend, or not strong uptrend, but a very strong I don't want to call it, like a very strong not push, but like, I don't know, bulls are really trying here to bring price up, put it that way. On the 1 minute, we already have a change of character, so we'll see what happens. Mel Gossip says Apple 4-hour flip bullish. Did it? I haven't even looked at the stocks. Let's take a look at the stocks. So Apple right now gap down. Everything gap down, which makes sense. Jesus, Nvidia gap down hard and is pushing down, which I'm assuming is making NQ sell off pretty hard. Yeah, NQ's already into this 4-hour, almost through it. So NQ again is going to be weaker than ES. NQ's already weaker than ES today. The top 4 for me that I'd like to look at, they're all selling off, which is making NQ sell off while ES is trying to pump out. Which means there's something in the ES sectors that is helping to pump ES. Although this could be just a higher low about to be put in by ES, but ES is moving though early on. Let me go ahead and log into my shit though. Yeah, ES is moving early on. It looks weak though. ES movement does look very weak. Not weak enough for me to short yet, but it is looking very, very weak. Okay, there we go. Well, that's a strong full body candle so far on ES. Now let's check NQ. NQ's kind of getting that bounce now. Looks like Microsoft is at a support that I had drawn. Microsoft has really sold off from those highs, but ES is fucking pumping, and maybe the stocks are about to get a reversal too. Yeah, God damn ES. What am I looking at right now? This is the 1 minute. Oh, it's on NQ. ES. Yeah, ES is fucking pumping. Jesus. Cree still pumping, LOL. I forgot you told us about that stock. Yeah, right now ES is fucking moving. Jesus Christ. It's a fucking 10-point move on ES already. Ah, man, if you got long, okay. Pop got long. If you got long, good job. Yeah, I mean that's. Oh, you got long before market open. Yeah, I mean, good job. I can't. That's fine. Let me put in this Lux algo. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. So one thing that we added. Oh, Gary Wall, new sub, appreciate it. Bert, good morning. How's it going? How's it going? Appreciate you, Gary. Uh, peace to the chat. What up, world above? Z Trading says, how much of a delay is the stream on for YouTube? I don't know. I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 seconds or something like that. Maybe 10, 15. I don't know. We can't set the delay, so I don't know how much of the delay we're on. I guess I could go back and kind of look and see based off of what I'm hearing off myself. But right now we had to break a structure on the 1 minute for the upside. We haven't had to break a structure on the 5 yet, or a change of character, because that would come up here. But I do want to see what happens when we come back down here. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But then at the same time, I think shorts could also be valid if we come back up into this area as well. Just because of the fact that we had a lot of selling up here. So we'll see. We'll see. The VIX should be dumping though. Yeah, the VIX is rejecting. So that's the only bad thing for the bears. We need the VIX to start to rally, or else this shit's just going to continue going up. So, but let's see, to answer your question, because I'm not interested in trading anything just yet. I'm still kind of in a holding pattern right now. Demand did work out though, so if you took it, then like I said, congratulations. But let's see. I have my stream muted. Let's see how far I am. Yeah, I think it's maybe about like I don't know, maybe like a 15-second delay, if I had to guess. Probably about 15 seconds from what I'm saying to what you guys are hearing on the stream. Something like that, maybe 30 seconds at most. Oh, actually, matter of fact, I know exactly how I can figure it out. Let me see what my candles are at right now. Let's see, where are my candles at right now? 23. Okay, there's a 10-second delay. There's a 10-second delay between the stream and this, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with your shit.
Bro, what the fuck is that on my screen?
I don't fucking know.
What the fuck? All right, I'll be back. I don't know what the hell StreamYard got going on. But
I don't know.
But that demand, I have no idea. Check the Discord though. I called this shit out from the word jump. This motherfucker printing right now.
Are you in? I can't hear him. Is he in? Pop? Because I can't. I muted him. I don't feel like I'm muted him now. Right now, ES is moving very, very slowly. Yeah, ES is moving very slowly. Papa Home? No. One of our Discord members' names is Mr. Papa Giorgio, so we just call him Pop. Lopers laughing. Rising Wedge on the 15-second of NQ. Yeah, I'm looking at on ES right now. We have a rally, a base, and this could be a nice rally up. We had some nice consolidation here, so just kind of waiting. I'm just kind of waiting at this point, because I don't know. It doesn't really matter who's in control of the market right now, bulls or bears, but we're moving up. So it's kind of seeing if this is a failed rally or what ends up happening. There's a really nice rally at open though. Let's check NQ. Oh fuck, that's not right. Let's go down to like the 5 minute on NQ. All right, yeah. So NQ looks like we broke below, and now just kind of in a holding pattern on NQ. Check. VIX is again still trying to kind of break up above this area, and then the stocks are not doing shit. Let's go to 5 minute here. We got everything gap down. Looks like they're trying to find buyers on Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and then Nvidia still kind of selling down. So I wouldn't necessarily be looking for longs with these stocks coming down. ES is inevitably going to come down too. So yeah, kind of in an interesting situation. What the hell do you want, child? Jesus. Yeah, pretty much just waiting at this point. Not really much for me to do besides wait for an opportunity. I definitely do not want to long it here. I think the market can go either way. It looks like we're trying to build value to come up, but I don't know. Anything can really happen. I'm not even really. Let me look at the tape because I'm not paying attention to the tape right now. Let's see. Yeah, I just think this overall rally looks weak on the tape. It's very, very weak. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see. We're basing out now, so the Bulls did defend, but I mean, VIX is not moving. Again, VIX is not moving. It's a reversal short term, maybe. I definitely would not discount a reversal coming back down. Let me turn on this. I don't really like using this on the 1 minute, but I'm curious to see where it's got everything. Okay, so this is saying that the structure is here for us to get the change of character to come back down. So we'll see. I figured this push was probably going to come though. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because I don't like this on the lower time frame. I don't know what it is, but oh, you're fixed. You're good now. But you're struggling. I'm assuming you're talking to the Discord or something because you're not on stream. I can't hear you, so.
Okay. I'm back. I'm good. For some reason, my camera settings in StreamYards was set to OBS camera. I didn't even know that was a thing. I was like, I've never even touched that. I've never changed that ever. So when I came back after resetting it, I was like, okay, it's clearly not a reset problem. It's clearly a StreamYard problem. So once I went into the settings, it was I had to just change it to FaceTime, a FaceTime setting. So I thought
FaceTime
that was
settings.
It uses my FaceTime camera. My MacBook has it's the same. Everything that you see on everything that you see on your iPhone is the same thing on the MacBook. So it's called a FaceTime camera.
Mel Gossip says Tesla looks like crap. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it fucking does.
Yeah, I gotta get all of my shit reset up now because every time I reset my computer, like all of my charts reset. So just give me a second to get my bearings together here, and then I'll kind of break down how I'm kind of viewing this this little rally here.
Is NQ rallying right now? Nope, NQ is not rallying. NQ is selling the fuck off.
Yeah.
NQ selling off. ES is looks like ES is about to hit a reversal on us.
Yeah, ES is trying to push out of here. I'm just waiting to see if we can. Like I told the Discord, like I like this area for longs, but I'm waiting to see if we can get a. I'm waiting to see if we can get a break of structure or change of character first, and then I'll play the retest of the change of character. So that's basically how I'm reading this right now. But I'm still setting up my shit because I'm playing NQ and I'm playing ES. That's kind of where I'm at with my trading journey. I'm trading 2 contracts of ES on Topstep, and I'm trading 5 micros of NQ on Apex. So I like longs down here. I just want a break of structure or a change of character and then like a retest. But give me a couple minutes here. Let me fix all of my shit because now all the shit that I just finished doing, I have to set up all of my windows all over again. So bear with me, guys.
So 4580 on ES has 400 orders sitting there. Check NQ's tape real fast. Nothing really to note on NQ. NQ passive liquidity on NQ doesn't really matter so much. Not as much as it matters on ES, in my opinion, just because there's such a lack of liquidity on NQ, and they move it so much. But on ES, they normally like to keep things pretty steady. So
yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't touch longs until we get out of this trend. Like we're clearly in a downtrend. So unless we change character, I'm not going to touch longs. I mean, could you have long this and made some money? Yeah, you can.
That's why I'm looking for the shorts, because this uptrend.
Or you can look for the shorts. Yeah, that's true. I just think the shorts are a little overextended, and
could be.
I think that we're at the previous day low. This could be a good area to long the market, but you're right. If we come back into 45.86, I think if we fail there, that'd be a good area to look for shorts, in my opinion.
Yep,
sure.
That's what I'm waiting on. Did
I server mute you? My bad, bro. I did. I pulled one of your moves. I did. I literally visibly remember doing it too, and it's still up. The little window where I server muted you is still up.
You did it again. You gotta mute me.
No, I muted you. I didn't server mute you. I just muted you for me.
Oh no, you. Well, I just took off this. No, you server muted me. I unserver muted myself. Now you just gotta mute. You gotta mute.
Yeah. I have you muted for me. I just don't have you muted for the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be able to hear you. I just can't hear you in Discord. All right.
But yeah, I'm right now. I'm kind of waiting for this 4580. I want to see what happens up there. 4580 is also VWAP, so should be kind of an interesting level to see what happens. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Black Beauty Machine with the trophy, yellow smiling glasses, purple, yellow diamond. I don't know what the fuck that looks like, but
I have to look on YouTube.
I don't know what it looks like, but hey. Makai says done for now. I think trophy. It's coming down. 100 on all PA accounts, 1,200 in the pocket. Let's go, Makai. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting. I'm definitely waiting to see what happens. To me, there's no clear edge in the market right now. What the fuck does Jayhawk want?
Oh, okay. It's just trophy and sunglasses. I don't know what that means though.
Trophy, yellow, smiling glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Let's go.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what it refers to. That's my only thing. I'm like, what does that mean?
What Jayhawk? What you got for us? I'm curious talk now. No, he's typing. He's texting me about what it's about what we talked about yesterday with Kayla.
Oh yeah, she wrote it in the Discord what she was working on.
Oh.
You just didn't read it. I don't know what it's up to. You really suck at reading trends. Like, I don't know if you just like don't want to scroll up, but it's literally.
Oh, this happened.
We both got iPhones. What you mean?
Oh, but this.
Yeah, we both got iPhones. Yeah, I got an Android too, but we both have iPhones. My business line is an iPhone.
This was also when I was on stream, so that's the reason why I didn't see it. It was at 9:16. I was talking to everybody. So.
Oh, for her message? No.
She sent messages
in Discord, but I didn't. Yeah, I was driving. I was texting her, but then I was driving too. So I don't know if she. I don't know. We'll chop it up. Tell her to just jump in Discord if she can. But she had jury duty or some shit like that, right?
Yeah. Micaiah says NQ a break below 830 and 90 night. Is NQ still coming down?
NQ
still coming down.
Yeah, that bitch is up
because ES is still popping up. So
we about to hit my night level. Yeah, 791 is my night level on NQ.
Oh Lord. Good morning, Tay.
791. It's a wrap.
Yeah, this rally's just looking extremely weak right now.
Good. Let this shit flush. This shit need to come down. Nvidia is fucking selling. Damn, Nvidia.
Everything is selling right now.
Nvidia's down to 453. Where's Microsoft? But oh my God.
Apple's tapping into demand. Yeah, Microsoft broke its support. And
Amazon.
Yeah, what the fuck? Everything is selling off right now. And ES is somehow withstanding all of this.
And of
So,
course, Tesla is running because that goes with my theory of, oh shit, my VIX calls might fucking print. Come on.
don't you have until today?
No, they expire on Friday.
Oh, you bought them for 2 weeks?
Mhm.
Mm.
I gave up on them. I was like, yeah, this shit ain't coming back. After Friday, I was like, yep, I'm cooked. Yeah. But maybe I'm right. We'll see. If we get above this 14 level,
right.
14-1 level, we'll push. My goal is to get up to just flip them for like 300. I think if we get up to the 15s, I can make like 300.
Well, there's a lot of selling going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just glad the volatility's back. Just bring the fucking volatility back. That's all I needed from the VIX. Because last week it was a lot of selling too, but the volatility just wasn't moving the market at all.
Oh God!
Or moving fucking... the problem is the U.S. 10-year starting to push up. Dollar's hitting supply right now.
ES has no fucking chill.
Yeah, ES is going straight up.
ES has no fucking chill right now. These ES buyers are fucking. What the fuck going on?
Yeah, ES is telling the truth. ES reacted to demand and NQ did not.
No, it did not.
Well, NQ just chose to go lower. So, holy shit, we got 2-bit crypto in the building. What's going on, brother? Try one of them clues bomb for my man.
What up, 2-bit? What up, bro? Long time no see.
Oh, my bad, bro. I clicked it when you clicked.
Oh,
I ain't seen you in a minute, brother. We over here reading price action for futures this morning, but I was definitely paper trading BTC. So if y'all motherfuckers got in long with me on my Twitter page, BTC rip. I think I'm still long BTC. Actually, I took 6 contracts. My risk, which I'm practicing. If anybody knows me, they know that anytime you see me practicing a certain asset, it's because I'm getting ready to start trading it. So I've been practicing crypto for about 2-3 weeks on the weekends because crypto's booming, and I don't want to invest in crypto anymore, right? Because I just think it's too volatile for me to invest. But as a trader, I can capitalize on a lot of the movement on crypto for a very small amount of money because crypto moves so aggressively volatile. I'm used to trading NQ, so I'm used to volatile movements anyway. So I've been practicing on the weekends. I practice trading BTC. If you join the Discord, you'll get the alerts that I put out. Again, they're practice trades. So I mean, a lot of them hit. I'm not gonna lie. Like usually when I trade crypto, I don't think I've lost a trade, honestly. But that's not why I would want you to join the Discord. I want you to join the Discord for learning purposes. But if you would like to join the Discord, the link is in the description. It's $15 to try us out for a week. It's $40 per month. And remember, if you try us out for a week, it's reoccurring. So if you don't cancel, it's just going to keep charging you. So I don't like to feel like I'm not being transparent about that. So I make it very, very clear that if you do that, it will keep charging your ass. BTC ripping. Switch back to the crypto shop. No. No. You guys can come over here, man. You already know. If you ask me about a chart, like, just ask me, bro. Like, at me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If you truly want the knowledge, like, you know I'm not going to stop you guys from getting it, right? Like, if you at me on Twitter or you come in here from 8 to 11, I'm in here from 8 to 11, or join the fucking Discord, right? Like, if you really want the chart patterns, like, the Discord is a trading Discord. We trade everything. We primarily trade NQ and ES, but I'll chart anything. They all move the same. If you join the Discord, you get free charts. I mean, it's up to you. Like I personally am going to do whatever I want to do because I know that I've gotten to a level in my trading journey that I know I can pull profits out of the market. Matter of fact, I got a $2,000 profit that I got a request from Apex today. Cannot wait till midnight. You know what I mean? So I know that I can pull.
Are you going to stay up till midnight?
Fuck yeah. No,
that's way past your bedtime. I was like, you actually gonna do it?
You know damn well I would be in bed by 7:30.
You say that, but I don't know. Your ass.
He said, "You gonna stay up?" Nah, probably not, man. It sounded good, but probably not. But yeah, man, like you guys are more than welcome to join. If you don't want to join, you're more than welcome to ask me about the information for free on Twitter. Like I don't gatekeep, right? And I don't force you behind a paywall. I don't hide behind a paywall. But if you want exclusives, yeah, I'm behind a paywall. But if you just want to ask me a question, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, join the Discord, and then I'll tell you. No, bro. Like you ask me anything, anytime, anywhere. If I have the answer, I'm gonna give it to you. That's not why I have the Discord. That's a one-time answer. The Discord is for anytime you want to ask myself or Justin a question, right? Like you can get the answer anytime. That's what the Discord is for. And then for additional learning purposes.
All right. Looks like the selling has begun on ES finally. I was debating getting in short, but I really want to see a little bit of structure break before taking the short. May have fucked me, but let's see if we get some type of retest.
Yeah, it looks like we had a 5-minute supply zone up there at 45.76 that you might have missed. So instead of that's why I watch on all time frames, right? So yes, the supply that you wanted was 45.86, but if you look, that's the 15-minute. If you look at the 5-minute, their supply at 45.78. And because we're so aggressive, yeah, sheesh, this thing is ugly. I don't know. I'm still getting my bearings together. I'm still working on charts over here. It looks like this 4-hour demand just got cooked on NQ.
Holy shit.
All of my pre-market plans, the last demand zone area that I was looking at, that shit's just, they're selling right through it. So
look at fucking VIX right now. Fuck.
It's at 14.25. Oh yeah, it's going straight up.
Yeah, we're going down.
Fuck you, pay me, baby. My VIX calls. Everybody laughed at me about my VIX calls last week. Y'all was laughing at me in the chat last week. You ain't laughing no more. You ain't laughing no more. Let's go.
That's fucking funny.
Dude, baby, let's go. Just reading the price action. Like my theory on the VIX was simple. It was based off the 4-hour or the daily. I was like, if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna say that we're not gonna come all the way the fuck down here. Right? That was my bet. And the fact that we've been straight down for 6 weeks just did not make sense to me. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just place calls for 2 weeks. And if it plays out, it's gonna fucking print for 3x my money. And if it doesn't, I'm only down like a couple hundred. I think the calls cost me like $150, $200, something like that. So
yeah, this we're coming back down to these lows.
They should print. So it's about damn time. That's all I gotta say. Like this motherfucker should have been come down. ES is looking aggressively selly on the tape.
Yeah, and NQ. God, I don't know why this up.
I was actually hoping for a rally back to the upside. These bears, or should I say, these probably are the bulls that are like, yeah. So about that, we need to get rid of these positions.
This shit's coming down. We're not even getting a fucking pullback. Look at this 5-minute candle. God damn.
It'll pull back, man. Just be patient.
Oh, I'm definitely waiting for some type of pullback. I'm not. I wanted to short the market, but I wanted to see that inverse head and shoulders. We didn't really get it. We got the shoulder, we got the head. We just haven't got that last shoulder yet. But we'll see. On the 5-minute, this could still set up really nicely. Actually, just looking at the looking at price here on the 5.
Yeah.
We have the shoulder, we have the head. So let's see if we come back up and create, that lower high, because we really haven't done it yet. So, in the overall trend, hell yeah. I mean, we've been dumping, and this could just continue, and whatever. I'm not going to get FOMO though. That's the one thing I am not going to get is FOMO.
The one thing I'll tell you from like our conversation and then just kind of looking over the charts and just watching crypto all weekend is, I wouldn't say my emotions or my FOMO is gone. I would just say that entering and exiting the market aren't as important to me anymore, right? Like making money isn't as important. What's important to me is just watching the market play out and then entering the market at the right time that works for me. things that I practice over and over and over and over and over again. I've seen worked out over and over and over and over again. It's like, the emotion part, like, I think that just goes away because you know what price is going to do. Like, I don't know when price is going to do what it's supposed to do, but I can tell you this: I'm really, really certain as to what price is trying to do. I am very certain. Therefore, if I'm certain, why am I going to trade right here? Right? Like, I know that until we get above until we break a structure or we get above, like, we change character somehow on one of these higher time frames, everything else is scalping. And like Justin, I think I heard him say this morning, I had to get the fuck off the 15-second chart in regards to just watching it all the time. I want to take my entries off the 15-second, the 1 minute, stuff like that, but at my areas. When the market's just doing this, I want to watch the market like just like I'm watching it right now on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. Why? Because it keeps me from FOMOing into something that I know isn't there. I'm even changing my book map so that I'm watching it on the 15-minute time zone, right? I don't need to zoom all the way in, right? I just don't. And I think that's like last week I had, I ended the week green, but I could have ended the week with a hell of a lot more profit than I did. It's still a great week for most people that work a 9 to 5, right? It's still my week was probably more than what most people make a month, right? And I'm cool with that. However, I know I could have done better. In the profession that I'm in as a day trader, I can maximize my profits just by not being stupid. Yeah. So anyway, going into the charts, NQ, I know we got the squad in here. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm going to be late every Monday, guys. My children have what's called late start out here. I didn't know that was a thing until we moved until kids, I don't know when it started, but it's weird. I never had it. But anyway, every Monday I got to take my oldest son and my daughter to school at 8, and they leave at 8:30. So right when the market opens, we're on the road headed to school. So there's no way for me to come in here at 8:30 on a Monday. But the rest of the time I'll be here. But in regards to the charts, it looks like the selling's kind of slowing up down here at this demand zone. I would, however, like one more little sweep of liquidity down here past 15,791. Remember, this area 15,791 we've had marked for about 2 weeks now. And if you remember, if we go back all the way back to the daily chart, right? I remember talking to you guys and telling you guys that 15,791 was very, very important for multiple reasons, right? One, this is the candle right here. I think this was CPI, PPI, something like that. Whatever, doesn't matter. But the day after, I think, was another news break. And right when the market closed, Justin and I witnessed somebody put a fuck ton of fucking liquidity at 791. And every time we came near that level, the market just bullied itself back up. So we marked this level saying that this buyer, right, bought all the way up here, and now they're selling back down to him. Whether or not the same buyer that bought here is actually the person that's selling down to here is irrelevant to us as traders, right? Let me take down some of these plans, because I didn't get a chance to go over my plan, but it's pretty simple. But basically what I'm looking for is I would like to see a sweep of this liquidity down here at 791 to see how we react. Doesn't mean I'm going to take a trade. It just means that I want to see how we react if this guy is tested. And that's why this 4-hour demand zone / previous day low is so key for me, right? It seems like an area that buyers would be interested in stepping the fuck up because they've done it so many times, right? Like if you look at the 15-minute, they stepped up here, they stepped up here. Let's go back over all the way down to, I don't know, what day was that? Oh yeah, right here, November 19th, they step up again. So if this 4-hour demand zone goes down, yeah, 740 will be the next level in my opinion. If we break below 791, but I don't have in my plan to chase this down to 749, so I'm not going to, right? Like, it's as simple as that. Like, I'm not going to short this market until I'm ready to short the market. And what that looks like, me being ready to short the market, is a healthy pullback. These aren't healthy pullbacks, in my opinion. These are weak pullbacks, and they're probably going to fail, right? However, I don't want to short them because I think they'll be short-lived. No pun intended, but totally pun intended, right? And just because I think they're going to be short-lived doesn't mean they're going to be short-lived. I could be completely wrong, and this drops through support. It drops through the night level and just continues falling. And I have to mentally prepare myself, right? I have to mentally prepare myself to be ready for that feeling of missing this, right? And that's how you start to get ready, like mentally. It's like, all right, here's what I'm willing to miss out on. I'm willing to stay in a cash position until the market gives me a significant pullback, right? Until the market gives me something significant that I deem significant that I want to trade. That hasn't happened. If I was in this morning and I took the short, that was a significant short. Right here, I don't want to trade this. It's just that simple, right? So, and then let's check on since BTC has been going absolutely nuts. I'm gonna create a little window here for BTC and ETH for all my crypto bros out there that might want to stop by. Just because the volatility is there, and I think it's important to pay attention to all markets. BTC. Yeah, we tapped that 42,000 level. I got us going all the way. If you see, this is still my paper trade right here. This motherfucker is printing. I had 6 of these, and I was just kind of messing around how much it would cost. And I think with the entry that I got, my risk was I got this entry off the 15-minute, and I was just waiting on price. I actually sent this picture to Justin before I even bought the shit. I was like, I'm trying to get filled right here. Literally, I got filled at 39491, and price never. My stop loss was I was risking $200. At the max, I would have been risking 402. It would have been a risk of $400, and I was in 6. Well, actually, it would have been a little more because I was in 6 contracts. It was like, I think it would have been like 800 or 1,000. But at the height of this, in 6 contracts, like I didn't touch this thing. I literally was watching football, and I was like, yeah, we're ripping. Justin was like, oh, this shit going. I was like, oh, yeah, it's about to go. I got us going to 40K today. I called 40K way the fuck down here. I was like, we're going to 40K. And then we went to 42,000. My target was 41.2. We ended up going to like 42,000. So I moved my target up to the next supply zone because, as you can see, we still look super bullish. Like we haven't broken through any structure. So my next area for crypto on BTC is 45,456. So I know that's a pretty hot topic, so I like to make sure we tap into that for a little bit. Then ETH, I didn't put any trades on ETH, so I'm just waiting on. I'll probably chart ETH tonight, something like that. We'll see. Follow me on Twitter, man. You guys will follow me on Twitter. Every time when I get bored and I'm waiting on the real market to open, I shouldn't say real market. I'm waiting on the stock market to open.
Real market.
I'm waiting on the stock market to open. I'll be like, all right, let me go trade crypto because crypto moves exactly the same. Like when I say exactly, I don't mean like whenever stocks go down, it goes down, which kind of sometimes happens. But today it's not happening. But for the most part, the movement of price moves the same. The more I watch, the more I watch different charts, right? Like watching gold, watching oil, right? Like when you see the chart, like the charts move the same. The chart patterns are there. Once you understand the structure of the market, you just be like, I trade anything. It really doesn't matter. Like take off the name and just look at the chart. And I guarantee you, if you understand market structure, like it's all the same. It literally is all the same. It's just all about like properly sizing for the pair that you're trading. I shouldn't say pair because we're not trading pairs. Whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. All right, ES holding value down here at that 1445.72 level. This is the level that I had marked on my chart here. When I say holding value, I mean I like what's happening here. Right? Like I like the fact that we haven't broke below these lows, and this 15-minute candle, this will be the first 15-minute candle that's not really doing its job, right? Like this 15-minute candle, if it closes without putting in this low, in my opinion, with or without the fucking indicator, this is going to be a change of character, right? Because if we fail to break, we already put in 2 new highs, right? And now we put in this new higher low. Let's see what this candle closes like, because this to me is a potential change in character. And obviously it'll be official once we break above 45.88. I personally like to see all of this just break up and then come back down and retest for me to get in. But you know, it's going to take a little longer for that to occur. So I just have to be ready to be patient for that. So
Yeah, I'm in a paper trade right now, long. But just I just don't trust the longs here just yet to get in long unless we would have came down a bit lower. But I honestly think this might be just a really weak rally to go lower, which is another reason why I didn't really want to get in long, because you would want to see this thing really push up. And instead, we're kind of just like consolidating right now. So
yeah, like I said, I just like the potential change of character. I think we start to push up out of this, but I don't want to be the buyer down here. I'd rather be the buyer once we get out of this. So that's just the way I'm looking at it. NQ's pretty much not doing any of that. NQ's just consolidating. So one of these is going to give us the clear picture. So we'll see which one kind of tells us, oh, that's what I had. I remember what I had now. I was watching them both on the 15-minute. Now I remember. I was like, why did I have that extra window? I got rid of it because I didn't know what the fuck I had it for. Now I remember. I was watching ES and NQ side by side. That's what it was. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, this is looking fucking weak. I really want to short this though. Let me see what VIX is looking like. VIX is still trying to come down though. It's still rejecting.
NQ and then ES. There we go.
Yeah, that looks like this was the second little move.
Little tester.
Yeah, like this was the second little move on this downtrend, and it did look pretty weak. But let's see, we got some pretty nice selling going on right there. Oops, fuck.
Yeah. Buyers are not doing their job. That's for damn sure. But we'll see. We'll see how this candle closes here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think one thing that was nice to see out of Riley's videos that he posted this week was just the fact that the man made 10K and he didn't even trade every day. Like he just maximized his opportunities for the trades that he got, and that was it. I mean, it just goes to show that, like, I think a lot of people they think they have to trade every day, and I think sometimes even I fall into that trap of like, okay, I gotta get a trade in today. I gotta get a trade in today, and I think part of it is I
got to trade today.
Well,
I have to open and close a trade today. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I think part of it is because of the fact that like the prop firms kind of make you feel that way. Like they kind of like trap you into the feeling of, okay, motherfucker, you got to pass this, so you need to take, you have 2 days or 7 days or whatever is the minimum. So if I just trade and I hit those 2 home runs, I'll be good, or those 3 home runs or whatever. But in reality, we're all thinking about this wrong. Like we all need to remember, like, hey, are you trading for today and tomorrow, or are you trading for the year?
2024.
Exactly. Are you trading for the year?
I'm trading for 2024, and the reality is although people could be like, man, 2 micros ain't enough. Guess what I'm trading on NQ if I trade my Topstep account? If I trade NQ, guess how many contracts I'm trading? Freaking 2 micros. Why? Because I want to make sure I am in protection mode at all times. I have no desire to give this account back ever. Once I pay for this shit, it's mine. I'm not giving it back. And until I earn that size on my Topstep account, I'm just going to stay in 2 micros. Why? Because at 2 micros, I still make more than the average person makes in a week. I guarantee it. I guarantee if I trade the normal way that I trade with 2 micro positions, right? And I do this for 30 days. All I got to do, and I got all my accounts mirrored. If I do this for 30 days and I make bare minimum $200 a day, right? On 2 micros, which isn't hard to do, right? Bare minimum of $200 a day, right? Over 30 days. That's $6,000 in 30 days. See what I'm saying? people don't look at it like that. They like, man, it's gonna take you forever. It's like, no, bro. Like that's in 20 trading days, you've made $4,000. If I make $4,000, I can get all of my other accounts funded as well. And if I don't make it to 4 days or what is it, 20 days, then I just gotta pay the recurring fee, and I still keep all the accounts. I just keep trading. Eventually, the money's gonna catch up with me.
Yeah, but damn. That's funny.
One of our Discord members in my ear talking about that sounds like a Florida State type of performance. We don't play like that over here. I'm like, hey man, I'm an Alabama kind of guy. I play the long game. You know what I mean? I might have took a loss at the beginning of the year, but at the end of the day, I'm making it to the championship. You feel me? Hey. In case y'all don't know, I'm a Huntsville, Alabama boy, born. You know what I'm saying? So, so roll Jesus. Mother effing tide. Oh, I knew. Oh, trust me, I knew Mike was coming. Mike don't even, if y'all notice, Mike don't even speak in the Discord, but don't you talk about football, and don't you dare mention any Florida teams to Mike. He will be in there. It's like he can smell it. He'd be like, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing, but they better not start talking about football because I'm gonna be in there. You cannot talk. I knew he was coming. That's why I was using my words very, very cautiously when I wasn't dissing FSU because I don't think there's anything to diss. Y'all clowns, LOL, trades are horrible. All right, Pennies. Peace out, man. Appreciate the comment, though. Appreciate the engagement.
We haven't even taken a trade today.
I literally haven't even taken a trade. He said my trades are horrible.
Y'all clowns, trades are horrible.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. You have a good one.
We got our first hater though. I appreciate it. If you ain't hating, you ain't trying.
This is coming. This comment right here comes from the people that probably blew their account already.
I didn't even take a trade today.
This is what happens when you blow your account and you come in all upset. You motherfuckers ain't calling the trades. If you hadn't said nothing, I would have took your trade and then I would have won. Man, get your weak ass out of here. Don't come in and get embarrassed, bro.
Ain't even take a trade.
This is the wrong. You in the wrong channel to be bringing the smoke, bro. You got the right two people.
And look, he
yeah. Nah. Take your own trades, man. Y'all clowns. Trades.
If you don't have haters.
You don't have haters. You doing something wrong. Hustle for life. Exactly. Yeah. But you know, I eat haters alive, right? Because like you, Justin the chill one. I'm the right one.
You try to argue with Hobbs. You're probably gonna lose. It's very hard to win an argument. And trust me, I've tried. Normally, I have to cheat to win, so I cheat to win. I'm like Ashley off of.
He be literally on Google try to prove me wrong. I'm like, I'm glad you on Google. Now let me tell you what it actually says.
Yeah, whatever. Z Trader says, I love watching this. Patience is key in this game, and y'all do that the best. Appreciate it. And that's all we're saying. Like, I'm not rushing into it. It's just funny he says trades are horrible. I haven't even taken a trade today.
Taking any trades. I've literally not pressed this buy or sell button. Not once.
I'm sitting here waiting for a setup, and until I get that setup, I'm not doing it. But hey, my trades are horrible. But hey, guess what, Pennies? My trades are horrible, but they're not your trades. So that means if my trades are bad, then I hope your trades are better than mine. Because at the end of the day, guess what? My trades don't matter to you if you're taking your own trades. If you're waiting on me to trade for you, then I guess my trades are horrible if you lose off of them. But
if you're losing, look, my trades are great because if you took my trades today, you got the same amount of money you had on Friday. Because that's where my account is. I got the same amount of money I had on Friday.
Facts.
We called out this potential opportunity here to short. I wanted a better pullback, and I didn't get it. So if you wanted to short it there, I thought it was a good opportunity to short. It's not what I'm looking for just yet. But I want to see a sweep of this liquidity, and I think there's more value in potentially looking for longs on the way back up, or allowing the market to breathe a little bit and then reshorting it at a key level.
But I mean, it's all good, Penzies. It's all good. You can go ahead and keep being a hater behind the keyboard where nobody can hear you.
Tip the barber, baby.
And matter of fact, if your trades are really that good, then you should have no problem hopping on YouTube, creating your own fucking channel, and trading live in front of everybody else and putting your own fucking business out there. Until you do that shit, You can miss me with the bullshit. How about that?
Yeah. Penny's 215th Street. It's like if you want some pennies, go to 215th Street. Get out of here, man. Like I don't get it. Like I genuinely don't understand it. Like I do understand it because I've been upset with influencers when I take their trades, and I'd be like, damn man, he should have told us it. But the reality is, when I look back on that person, that trader, the only reason why I was upset, truly, if I'm being truthful with myself, the only reason why I was being upset is because I didn't know how to trade. Zaddy, chill out. Yeah. It's because I didn't know how to trade and I was completely dependent on somebody else. And once you do that, you failed as a trader, right? Like you put yourself in a situation where your success is dependent on another man's bag or another woman's bag, right? And it's like, well, their bag might be twice, 2 times, 10 times as big as yours. So if they taking a trade and they lose on it, it's not that big a deal to them because they've learned proper risk management, right? But if you're taking trades and you're losing 100% of your account because you haven't practiced proper risk management, nor do you know exactly when to trade, that's a problem. All right, so we're coming down to, we've given Penny enough time. 100% is that's someone from crypto community in an all, yeah, 100%. 15791 is the night level for NQ, right? I think if we get below here, I think price will start to speed up and or get a bounce. Right now, looking at the overall market, I ain't seeing no bounces from nowhere. Even Tesla's reversing. That's never good. So, yeah. And we got Google coming straight down. We got Nvidia coming straight down. You know what? You right, Zayhawk. I forgot I sent that tweet out and tagged, the crypto community, which was probably a mistake. But and this is why I don't fuck with it, because it's like they be trying you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, don't test my patience, man. Don't test my patience. We had
one hater.
You right. You right. You right. Big facts. Moving on. All right. So I agree. I agree with both of you guys. All right. We're just breaking below 791 on NQ. Previous day low has been struck on ES and still no signs of buyers here, guys. No sign of buyers. No signs of buyers. So the next level on ES is 4553.
4553.
Yeah, 4553 on the 1 hour. And then I have this big support that's been holding since July 23rd on NQ at 15749. And if we get below 15704, which is what Micaiah I think was talking about, or 790. Yeah, actually we just passed Micaiah's level at 790. So it could get ugly below here. And if we're just going to sell off all day, then I'll just take a break and come back and recoup when the market's ready to do something else, because I'm not going to chase this.
I forgot about my poll. Not 60% you said you're trading NQ. 28 said ES and 12% said other. I wonder what the other is. What is the other?
Maybe the other is both.
Could be both.
Or it could be oil, gold. Because we're selling off. Whoa.
Yeah.
Man,
would have been a really nice short that break of structure. I don't like to play that momentum game though, but it was nice.
Yeah, I like it, man. Bring it down. This thing needed to come down. We've been waiting on it for 2 weeks now. I mean, for 7 weeks now. So this is looking good. This is a healthy pullback, in my opinion. Doesn't change anything from a macro perspective. I just think that we're basically trying to close. If I was a betting man and I was trying to analyze this right from a structural standpoint, we're basically trying now, first thing this morning, to close this CPI gap, right? So if we were to draw a new area, right, and I didn't see this coming, but just analyzing the market for what it's doing right now, if we were to draw a new area, like I would say that the market's trying to close this area right here, right? Because this was the gap that was formed a few weeks ago that we never really closed on NQ, right? So if you're looking at this, if we break through this pink box, 712, then maybe we come all the way back down to 150607. And for me, I'd rather wait for price to come all the way back down to a level where it's going to pause, because at this point, we're well overextended. I'm not looking to short the market at this point. I'm looking to long the
Mm-hmm.
market. So
Yeah, the sellers are throwing orders above to keep price from going back up pretty heavily. So I think we do get a pretty quick flush down to at least 4554 because there's like 500 orders sitting there. They're gonna push this down.
yeah,
And
and
VIX
then
is
we
coming
got
right
the
back
VIX
up.
pushing back up to 14.25. So I'm making money. I got calls on the VIX. I think I'm almost at break even. I haven't checked yet, but I should be at break even or even higher right now because I bought VIX calls way down here. So my thought process is that it was time to start buying calls on the VIX because I felt like the VIX had hit the floor, what I deemed to be the floor. And I went over that thesis last Friday and pretty sure nobody was feeling my VIX calls, but you feeling me now, aren't you? You feeling me now, aren't you?
I mean,
all right.
the VIX had to make a decision.
It had to.
It's probably going to be to the upside.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense for us to keep selling the VIX down like to record lows. Like for what? What's changed in this market?
Yeah, we had to pull back at some point.
All right, so
We're continuing to come down. Love the continuation.
Hustler for Life says, "Don't let no hater throw you off your game." Yeah, we gave him enough attention. It ain't gonna happen no more. That was enough.
He got what he wanted.
Got his little rouse. He'll probably crypto people. They like to take little clips and throw them on Twitter. Should be so funny. But anyway, doesn't matter. We gonna keep grinding. We are on a verge of getting a $2,000 payout on Apex. My man Justin is about $1,200 away from being funded on his account. I got 2 other accounts on Topstep. One is ready for a payout today. Actually, if I do $200 today, I could actually get a payout. I'm not going to take it because it's not a lot, but Topstep should be ready to I'll be in that payout window. I can do whatever I want. I'm just going to keep trading. My goal is to just trade everything throughout the end of the month into December and January. When the Topstep gets to a level that it's worth taking a payout, then I'll take the payout. But I'm just trying to get to like that 5K club with Topstep. Yeah, look at this big dump. Yeah, this is crazy. So onward, forward, and marching on, baby. This is a sell off.
Yeah, people are trying to take these profits.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. I like it. I like on ES. I now like 45.70 for a retest on the 15-minute.
Yeah, we got on the 5-minute. They got that that indicator put a box up at 45.75, which makes sense. That's kind of where all the selling started.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's basically what I was just looking at on the 15.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like that whole area. Yeah,
mm-hmm. I don't know if we get.
Oh yeah, it's the equilibrium box. Yeah, that's basically what it's calling like the middle of price, the middle of this sell-off. So hopefully we're coming to the end at some point. Maybe this 45.53 area will be an area that we bounce at. I don't know. Ooh, this sell-off is real. And there's no chill. Like I said, I think we could come down to 607. I just thought that we would maybe take a break before coming down to 607. I'm like, maybe we, hang out for a little bit and then nope. All right, here's the first support on NQ at 15. Was this 15.75375? So this is support back from July 23rd. So we're just watching this. I'm watching this area as a potential bounce area. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, there's just so much supply above. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ES is loaded up.
There's so much selling going on right now.
I haven't even looked at NQ. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tape on NQ looks deathly. It always happens like this. Every single Monday, the market decides to do some incredible shit lately. And I be dropping my kids off to school like, you little mother lovers. That's all right, because come the spring, they getting back. They getting back on them bikes, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be warmer.
Yep. And you can see as soon as we tap supported July 23rd, you can see some of those passive orders getting filled right here. Let's see if watching the tape now. I wasn't watching it before. I was watching ES.
I think we're coming back. I think we're coming back up. They're starting to lighten the load a little bit on ES. I just think ES has got to pull back somewhat. There was a ton of orders though, but they finally kind of lightened them up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
This is a lot of selling. I'm looking at NQ's chart like, wow. Nope, we're coming back down. NQ's still coming down.
Let's check on these stocks.
Yeah, this is basically the sell-off, the CPI sell-off is what it looks like.
Which is crazy because, like I said earlier, ES is not anywhere close to
CPI.
Not anywhere close to its CPI, but VIX is still finding a little bit of trouble breaking above 14.26 or 14.25.
Yeah, I think it'll break above it, but I think we just need a fucking pullback of some sort. Like, this is nuts. Like, on NQ, I'm watching for a pullback in the 845 through roughly 870. But I'll look to long it down here if we bounce. But I'm reading the tape and it just there doesn't look like a bounce is in sight just yet. So,
Nvidia or not Nvidia, NQ I think is easily going to give up this entire big ass candle that we had. We could see 583.
Here comes some buyers. I think that they want to sell it off, but there's no way this thing is going to move straight down all day. I refuse to believe that.
No, it's definitely not going to move straight down all day.
Makai says we need a 1,500 point sell off. I agree.
That sounds about right.
All right, we got a lot of buyers stepping in on the tape over here on NQ. So for me, like I said, I'm looking at this as a pullback into this area here to take the market short. But if the market wants to push out of this and give me a nice retest, I'll look to long the market. So just depends on how we react to this area. If this is just more consolidation to go lower, it's going to pass me up again. So. Oof.
This is nuts. This is nuts. 1 micro, 9 EMA on the 1 minute. Going short.
Yeah. I think if you're going to short this low, you definitely should be sizing down. So I think that's a pretty good short. I mean, this is a week. I mean, it depends on, the selling just hasn't slowed down. That's the only problem. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say problem. That's the good thing about your continuation short right here. I'm not going to short this shit all the way down here. Let's look at the fib and see where we could potentially retrace to. See if it lines up with any of our areas over here on the NQ.
Yeah, I would just some sort of pullback. I'm not messing with this till we get something.
We'll go.
Where'd you get that box from?
Which one?
The red one.
The pink one?
Or whatever, pink one.
Oh, it's from. You can't read it. It says support from July 23rd.
Oh no, I got it on very, very small player.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. It's support from July 23rd.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. This shit's fucking cracking through everything right now. Like, everything is irrelevant. But the good thing is the 50% puts us right in this little area where I want to look to short the market. So we'll see what happens.
Makai said outs 25 snatched. That's hilarious.
Another 25. But he's playing in 12 accounts.
I know.
So every time he takes even a small amount, and they're all PA accounts. So anytime he takes $20, I know people that trade 20 accounts and they're only looking for $40 out of the market.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking nuts, but it's still profitable. It's hella profitable. It's just when you take a loss, you're giving back a lot, right? So,
but to me, I guess the question is though.
Yeah, Makai go crazy every day. Z trading every day.
When you do that, like, how do you when you do that, you still got to make like the 2,000 something for the payout. So even though you're up like 1,200 between all the accounts, like it would take you like an entire month to get one payout.
So,
yeah, true.
I mean, 2,600 divided by $40 is 65 days. So let's say it took you were only looking for $40 a day, and it took you 2 months to get to 2,600 to a
But
payout.
that's 20 accounts. That's a lot.
But that's 20 accounts, right?
Yeah.
So you're talking $2,600 times 20 or $2,000 because you only take out 2,000. You're talking about 40K in 2 months. That means you average $20,000 a month while only risking bare minimum to make $40.
That's true.
So
and Kai said, "I got a job. I don't care how long it takes." Yeah,
I don't care how long it takes.
That's
Exactly. I got a paycheck. That's Makai. I'm glad you say that because Justin and I have paychecks as well. We don't have jobs. This is our job, but we both have significant paychecks coming every month. So you ain't never got to worry about us hurting for money, right?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of trading when you're just focused on trading. Like if Micaiah, like he said, he got a job. He ain't worried about this shit for real. He's trying to perfect it or he's trying to get good at it, but he can be patient. The people that come in here and they're bitter and all that other type of stuff is because they're depending on trading. When you find yourself depending on trading and you're a trader that's trying to learn and you're depending on trading for a paycheck, you're already behind the 8 ball. My wife, my family knows that if anything happens, I can take care of it, right? From a money standpoint without trading, right? The reason why I'm able to give trading my 100% focus and dedication is because I have something to fall back on, right? So my plan is to build up these accounts to 5K each. Once I get there, I'll start trimming 1K off each account. When I hit 6K on each account, yep. That's my goal is to have 23 accounts. 26 actually is my actual goal. 20 Apex accounts, 3 Topstep accounts, and 3 Take Profit accounts. That's my goal. Once I get 26, my goal is to literally size down on every single one of them to 5 micros. I don't need to play minis at that point because my multiple is so high that I could trade micros and never blow the accounts. But every time I take a win is multiplied by 26 points or 26 times. The hard part, or I guess to say the challenging part, is getting them all funded, but it's really not challenging to me because I just mirror them, right? So it's just as challenging as it is to get one account funded, I guess, is the way you could look at it. But we're holding the support level here on NQ. Let's check on ES.
ES is getting a little bit of a bounce right now, but
yeah, ES just had that false breakdown below the previous day low, but we're still haven't tapped in. I would rather wait for ES to tap 45.53 1 hour demand. I let this kind of falsely break out and then push straight down to tap the rest of this liquidity. But NQ does look super bullish down here. It looks like buyers are stepping in right at our support level from July 23rd at what is it, 15.74925. And you know, we'll see what happens. To me, this is still just baby pullbacks until we get something aggressive. It is cold as hell. I don't got no socks on. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with my house. My house has been hot as hell in overnight, and that's like my AC kicks on and works in the day, and it gets cold down here. I don't fucking get it. And my AC is damn near brand new. Like I just bought a new AC unit. That shit was expensive too. If you ever have to buy a brand new AC unit, you'll feel my pain. That shit was fucking not cheap. Fucking problems of being a goddamn homeowner. But yeah, looks like we're just consolidating down here. Not much to do. It's kind of waiting. Kind of just waiting at this point in time. But the VWAP is straight fucking down. I'm hoping we get back up to the VWAP. I'm hoping we return there, get close to it, and buy more sellers or something.
I don't even have VWAP on here. I don't even think it matters. VWAP's probably straight hooking ladder down.
It is. It's looking like a fucking EMA right now.
Yeah, VWAP is straight the fuck down. I'm sure of it. Yep. It's coming straight down.
Toy said, I figure I just bought 4 central AC units. Yeah, them bitches are not fucking cheap. Them bitches are not.
Oh, when you had to buy your AC unit? Yeah, that's bro.
Now, because I said my AC, for whatever reason, at night, it gets like really hot downstairs, but it feels great upstairs. And then in the mornings and like in the afternoons, it'd be so damn cold downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it so damn cold down here now? I want to be cold at night.
Do y'all ever y'all don't ever have to turn the heat on in Florida, huh?
No, we do. It be getting cold. It was like 30 degrees a couple days ago. It was cold as shit.
Yeah.
And nobody gets cold in the morning, and then it warms up. Like
Yeah,
yesterday, I
that's
think
how
it
it
was like
is here,
80
but it gets so
degrees.
cold in my office because my office is like it's on the exterior of the house. So
Mm-hmm.
like when it get cold outside, like my office is the first. My office and my son's room and my bedroom are all on the exteriors of the house. So like they get cold really fast. If I don't turn the heat on, it's just like it freezes in here. I'm like, all right, let me put a hoodie on and crank this heat up. But by the time 11 o'clock hit, it's gonna be back cold again, and we're back hot again.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the weather's looking like today. It's gonna take a minute to load up. Yeah, it's already 72 degrees outside, and we're getting the high of 75 today. So more fucking in December. I love it though. I couldn't go back to a cold ass state. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I like being comfortably warm. A ton of consolidation.
The other
down
thing,
here.
guys, is like, I don't know how many beginner traders we have in here, but guys, stay off of Twitter. I'm not gonna tell you stay off. I'm just gonna tell you to take everything that people say about trading on Twitter with a grain of salt, right? Because I found myself trying to keep up with the Joneses, right, and like increase my size because maybe my wins aren't big enough, but bro, when you truly understand market structure and you truly understand the grind of trading, and if you're trying to do this for long term, like I'm not telling you got to play one micro. What I'm telling you is focus on the process first. Stop worrying about the profits so much, because yes, the profits are great. They really truly are. There is no like confusing that. Like the profits are going to be phenomenal in trading, but you got to get there first, and you got to be able to stay there, right? Because you can't take your day P&L in a prop firm, right? You can't take your day's P&L and take it to BMW and get a car, right? You can't take it to Chevy and be like, man, I made $5,000 today. Let me get a whip. They're going to be like, where's your yearly history? What are you making on an annual basis? So you got to ask yourself that question when you're trading as a business. Can I take my annual statements that I'm getting from prop firms and turn them in to get anything of value? And if the answer is no, then you ain't there yet, right? Continue with the process. And once you got the receipts, nobody can argue with you. Yep, you got to put in that screen time. You can't cheat the game. Yeah, you can't cheat the game, bro. You can't cheat the game. I know many of y'all think you can. You just do this, onesie, twosies, trades here, trade there. I'm telling you, ain't no cheating this game, because you got to come to work every day and do the same thing. So if you don't have a strategy that you can't do the same thing every single day, you probably should keep working until you find that strategy.
Well, I also think you can't treat trading like a 9 to 5 either, like, because it's really not. Like people. It's the same thing as sports. Like it's so synonymous with sports. It's not even funny. Like people show up to the game and they see all these amazing athletes doing all this crazy shit, athletic, whatever, but they don't see the hours they spent in the gym, working on plays, or the hours that they spent in the weight room lifting weights to be stronger. Like it annoys me when people say, "Oh, well, athletes get paid too much." I'm like, live a day in the life of an athlete, and then you come back and tell me if these motherfuckers get paid too much. Because these motherfuckers are up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. They're working out. They're going to practice till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then
that's after they made it to the
end. That's after they made it. Like I've seen high school kids waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go train, then go to school, then go back to practice, and then train again with a trainer at night at like 8 o'clock while still doing their homework.
Real quick, Jay. We just had a doji candle print at the bottom of this supply zone or support area here on the 15-minute. Usually when I see those at a key area, it means that we're nearing the end or we've come to the end of a trend. So just watching this area really, really closely. I'm not trying to long it and be first buyer out of here, but I'm watching this area for potential push out of this area. But I want to see ES come down here first. I don't think EQ is going to move until ES decides it's done with its move. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, we're consolidating pretty hard down here, actually, which is really good for the reversal. This could potentially be the low of day to make a move back to the upside. And I would personally view this as a scalp. I don't know whether I want to. I don't know if I want to take this move. It's not really in an area where I'd be looking to trade, but the setup is starting to present itself. So maybe if we get some type of liquidity sweep to like trap some traders down here, thinking we're going to continue going short, and like Hop is saying, maybe for me personally, I would definitely want to see this tap this 1 hour, like basically a false breakout, tap the one break down, tap the 1 hour, and reclaim, and then start to move back up. I would probably look for longs. But yeah, like I was saying, this just treat this. If you have a job and you're working your job, if you treat your job like a job, treat this like a job too. Because if your ultimate goal, even if your ultimate goal, which I think is crazy, because I mean, I feel like everybody's ultimate goal is to not have to work for somebody and just to be able to trade. If that's your ultimate goal, then act like it. Like, don't act like it's just gonna come one day out of nowhere. Fucking put the work in to make it a reality. And I think that's why a lot of people fail. One, because they start losing and they want to quit because they think that it's not for them. And two, it's because they don't truly put the work in that's required. They don't have that level of work ethic to be able to make this work. So
yeah,
but
most people don't
want
to understand why they're losing. They just want to blame it on something else, right? If you can't figure out why you're losing, it's because you don't have the stats, right? I know why I lost on Friday, and it's mostly because I got FOMO, right? Like I got FOMO, not necessarily FOMO. I had a lot of revenge trading going on, right? Like where I was upset that I missed a humongous move, so I wanted to make the next trade and get the next move. It's silly stuff, and I'm just trying to focus on not doing the silly stuff, right? So, but Micaiah says my epiphany moment was when I realized having 20 accounts and trading one micro can mean $200 a day on a $10 move, which is super easy with one micro. $200 a day is around $50K a year. Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy when you think about it. And then once you get them funded, you don't ever, if you size down to micros, like which most people don't ever do. I feel like that's the cheat code for your PA funded, right? Like if you size down to micros and you just continuously get more accounts funded and you don't actually need the money, if you just size down to micros, you'll never blow the account, right? And that's what I had to tell myself. I'm like, well, maybe I don't make every single payout, but I'm never going to blow the account. And all I really got to do in Apex is get one payout a month for 3 months, and then I can take everything out. So I don't know. Small scalp here to the upside or downside. 723 is a pivot I'm watching.
I think he's going long.
He says he want to see a dump there, so he's looking for shorts.
Oh, but yeah, I think that's why. I think it's another reason why I want to go to. I'm definitely going to go over to Apex because I personally, the only problem with Topstep, I'm gonna say this until I fucking can't say it no more, is the fucking contracts. Like, I don't like the fact that you limit me to 5 contracts, but I can trade 5 minis, but you won't let me trade 7 micros. To me, that doesn't make fucking sense. Like, it just doesn't. Like, until they change that,
you can trade 2 minis, but you can't trade 20 micros.
Yeah,
I don't see the point. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
size down, make me size down, but make it fair. It's fair if you say
exactly
we're gonna limit you to 2 minis or 20 micros. That's fair.
That is 100% fair because that allows you to grow an account.
I don't understand 2 minis and 2 micros. They're not equal. So
they're not even close to the same.
It's like not even close to the same. So it's like that makes no sense to me. Exactly. Dollar value versus contract. Exactly. So yeah. No, I agree. That's silly. I think that's the only trap that I feel like Topstep needs to fix. And I think if they fix that, I think they're one of the best prop firms out there. But I think looking at what Apex and Take Profit offer in regards to the profit taking, it's a close second, right? Apex's biggest win is how cheap their platforms are, their challenges are, and then the fact that you can get 20 of them, right? Like that's a cheat code, right? If you mentally don't fuck it up, right? I see a lot of people on YouTube saying how they're trading 20 Apex accounts, but they're blowing 7 and 8 of them at a time to get to one payout. And it's just like, you paid $165 to get that shit funded. If you blow 7 accounts, that's like $1,500. I just don't get that. So
I think the problem, if if I'm here's what my strategy would be: get one funded and get to one payout.
That's it.
And then use that one payout to go ahead and fund the other stuff. Oh, Penn's back. Laugh my ass off. Anytime I trade crypto, I don't lose the trade.
No, he's talking about he's quoting me. So let me check him real quick. All right, so Penny 215. First of all, if you were in here the entire time, you would have heard me say I paper trade crypto on the weekends as practice for the stock market. I have zero money in crypto right now. Zero. And what I said as of lately, when I put my crypto alerts and I put in the Discord paper trade, and I trade them live in a stock VC, so they can come in here and watch me take the paper trade. I said lately, since I started doing it, I haven't lost a trade on crypto. So when you lack the facts and you lack the attention span to gather the facts, then you start to do things like spread things like it's a scam alert. The definition of a scam is me trying to entice you to get something from you. I don't want anything from you. Don't join the Discord. Don't join the YouTube channel. Stay out of the chat. Don't follow me on Twitter. I'm still gonna eat my bread.
Oh no, I really like this motherfucker right now because you're in a room full of people who actually know what the fuck they know, and you in the wrong motherfucking spot.
You're in the wrong Discord. You're in the wrong channel right now.
TA is not a fact. It's only an indicator of what could be. Don't let these clowns scam you.
All right,
nobody ever said that TA was a fact. But you know what? You in the wrong room because probably
Austin,
about 90% of the people in here, yeah, it might be Austin, but 90% of the people in here are true traders and not crypto uneducated motherfuckers, and they know. We don't got to tell them. They know. So your comment is really irrelevant, unrelative, and unnecessary.
Moving on, Jay. Moving on. Z Trading says, I'm still pretty new to this. How does Apex trading work when taking out money from paid accounts? Okay, so Apex, the way it works is right now I have about $4,000 that I made over 10 days, right, on Apex. All right. So you have to be over the $2,600 threshold in order to receive a payout. So on Apex, once you're over, so first, I'm gonna take you step by step, Z Trading, so you know how it works. Because I'm not looking to trade until ES. I want to see how ES wants to react to this 1 hour demand zone. So
I'm waiting for that too.
This looks like a liquidity sweep on NQ as well. So maybe this follows through. What's the VIX doing? Yeah.
The VIX
hang on 1 second, Z Trade. I'm gonna break it down to you.
The VIX is trying to rally right now. I'm waiting to see if we get let me go to my chart real fast. Nice job, Makai. I stacked another 30. I'm looking at this consolidation right now, and I'm waiting to see if we can come back up and reclaim this consolidation and basically have all these traders that are down here that's getting short right now. I'm looking to see if they can get trapped. Yep. We reclaim this, and basically it would end up looking like an inverse head and shoulders as well. I've seen this happen before. I think I front ran it a couple of times before I actually got it right. So I want to be patient here, but I definitely want to see if we can come down. We don't necessarily have to touch demand, but I want to see buyers step up, and then I want to see sellers fail here and pretty much. Here it is. So I basically want to see this come back up, and then us kind of consolidate for a little bit and have sellers fail, and then us push back up. So that's kind of what. It's kind of what I'm waiting on. Something like this. Without this, I don't need this, but yeah, this is kind of the pattern I'm waiting on. So we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If not, then I continue to sit on my hands.
Yeah, 723 is going to be key for us to go down any further down to 607, Micaiah. All right. So the way it works, Z Trading, is with Apex, you buy the account. You have 7 days. You can trade it. You have to trade it for a minimum of 7 days to be funded. But you can get the total profit on a 50K account is 3,000. You can make the 3,000 in 1 day, or you can make it over a 7-day period, or you can take as long as you want to make the 3,000. Doesn't matter. Once you're funded at 3,000, or once you get to 3,000, then they send you an email to say, hey, after 7 days, you've reached your goal. Okay, you reach your goal. You pay $165 to get the next step, right? They sign you up with a bunch of paperwork. You pay $165, or you can pay $80 a month. Me personally, I got a long-term mentality, so I'd rather just pay the lifetime fee or the one-time fee of 165. Looks like we're trying to find buyers again down here in NQ. All right, so once you get past that point, now you have to trade for a minimum of 10 days. All right, and there's a caveat to that. So in that 10-day period, if you're in a 50K account, you have to be able to get over 52. You have to get over 2,600 to be eligible for your first payout. Okay. In addition to that, they only do payouts from the 1st to the 5th and the 15th to the 20th. Those are the only days that you can request a payout. But during those days, you have to have at least 10 days traded. They don't have to be green. They don't have to, it doesn't matter. They just have to be 10 days where you opened up a trade and closed the trade. And you have to be over the $2,600 threshold. Once you hit that 10th day, like my 10th day of trading is today. So that's why I say I have to take a trade in my Apex account today in order to be eligible for tomorrow's payout. So tomorrow is the 5th. So by tonight at midnight, or by tomorrow at midnight, I have to be over 2,600 and have at least 10 days traded. Today is my 10th day. So I'll be eligible for a 2,000, and the max amount you can get, I'm over 4,000, but I can only pull out 2,000, right? Every payout, I can only pull out 2,000 per month or twice a month for 3 months. After 90 days traded, right, where I pulled out, or it doesn't even have to be 90 days traded, it just have to be 3 payouts. So after 3 payouts, yeah, you still listening, take notes. And that's my wife. So I would advise you not, if you want to find your way into a block category, please say something to her, because you're gonna be blocked immediately. But we can have a conversation. I don't mind that, but just stay respectful. You know, keep it about trading and shit. But so yeah, after you get 3 total payouts, now the next time you accumulate the value of the accounts, the next time you request a payout, you can request as much as you want. So over that 90 days, like let's say you accumulate $1,000 a day, that's $90,000 over 20 different accounts, right? That means that over 90 days, you could accumulate, you know, a significant amount of money, but you can only take 2,000 per payout. But after 90 days, you can take all of that money out. So that's kind of my goal. Like my goal is to kind of just grow it really nice and slowly. I got to the first payout. Tomorrow I'll be requesting 2,000. You know, it is what it is. Like, and I did it using TA. I really don't even understand. Like this comment right here is just full of ignorance, right? Like, and that's all I can say it. And I don't mean that you're stupid. I just mean that ignorance is the lack of knowing, right? And everybody in here who's an actual trader can attest to this is just ignorance, you know?
Well, you might not call him stupid, but when you call us a clown, I'm gonna call you stupid. So you're a stupid.
I mean, it's cool.
Idiot,
I mean,
that's just
people
you
can
attack me, I attack you back.
People will type whatever they want, man. But trust me, in person, this little guy don't want the smoke, bro. This can't be Penny's 215.
He's a keyboard warrior. I'm cool with that. He got his Kanye West.
You're the type of guy that I
West
my 13-year-old on, bro. You don't want that real smoke, man. Just keep it about trading, man.
Well, we know. Well, now we definitely know you came from crypto. So
yeah, thanks, man. Helped a lot. Hey, no problem, Z. No problem, man. Anything you guys want me to clarify, just ask. On the tape, we're definitely finding some nice buyers down here on NQ.
Z Trading said just recently started with my friend. Damn, that sounds very familiar. And got big dreams, but plan to take it one step at a time.
That was us, man.
That's all you need to do. Just take it one step at a time. And Hodges is right. Don't fall in love with the Twitter and people posting their profits on Twitter, because honestly, like nobody really knows what their story is in terms, or unless they tell you, of how long it took them to get there. Like anybody can post that they made $10,000 in a day, but you don't know, what they did at the beginning. They might have been making $10, $20, $100 a day in the beginning, or they were losing until they figured it out. So yeah. Jim Jones says, what's TA? TA is technical. Are you gonna keep pressing it? Jesus. TA is technical analysis. Technical analysis is just reading the charts, reading the price action, and basically taking an educated guess at what's going to come next. Nobody really knows what's going to happen next, but TA is putting the odds in your favor that you can correctly predict the next move in the market. Does it always work? No, because any buyer or seller can come in with big pockets and be like, I want the market to go down here, and keep going down and keep selling. However, TA can put you in the right areas at the right time and potentially get you in the right direction. So that's what TA is. It's just reading patterns in the market, because the patterns repeat over and over and over and over again, and you can predict those patterns with a high degree of accuracy. But the market is a market, and people are people, and people do things irrationally sometimes. So TA is not going to work all the time. There's no secret sauce to winning every single trade, but you can get pretty close to that depending on how you're reading the charts and what you're looking at for price action. I mean, I was just talking about a trader earlier who literally lost one trade last month. But I think people mistake and get a bad rap, because if you're a trader and you take 100 trades, you're going to lose a lot of trades because you took 100 trades. If you're a trader and you take 1 or 2 trades a day and they're high quality trades, you may only lose 1 trade in the month. But you also got to remember you didn't take 1,000 trades. So, you know, there's tons of different people in the market, and there's tons of different ways you can trade. And some people do have really high win rates, but nobody's 100%. So nobody's out here saying, well, I win 100% of the time, because that's bullshit. If you hear that, you might as well run, because you hear it all the time. I got this holy grail indicator that's going to raise your win rate by 100%. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. Nobody can be 100% accurate. Even the banks lose, right? They don't lose often because they're the ones who make the market, but they do lose from time to time. So, you know,
the only difference is when the banks lose, they lose on purpose.
that could be true too. They could lose on purpose. I think there's like a stat out there for how much banks win. It's nuts how much those motherfuckers win. Yeah, but they also make the move. So,
well, also they can stay in a move until they win.
That's true too.
Right? If you're long and you're a bank and you got enough money, you'll win eventually, because the market ultimately wants to move up. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you've been long the market since inception, you're winning. Period, point blank.
Yeah. So, it looks like the market still wants to come down.
Micaiah says 5-minute change of character is at 756. Yeah, that shit ain't happening no time soon. We'll be looking to possibly long if we can break it and hold that. Otherwise, I'm shorty all day. Yeah, I like shorts. I'm just not gonna get short in the middle of this trend. I'm not saying that I don't know how to, because I do know how to get short here, but I just don't know where the end is coming. So I think in order for me to get short, I got to put on my scalping hat, and I don't want to scalp. I just want to wait for the bigger move. I think that these are huge moves, but I wasn't ready to trade this. We talked about it, but it wasn't in my plan to trade this. I had no idea this was coming. No clue. So I'm just waiting. Yeah.
Yeah. Right
and
now,
one thing Justin and I have noticed is after we get off stream, I swear to goodness, the market is so much easier to read. And it's not because of you guys. It's just like the market kind of settles down after all of that initial selling, and then you get some really good price action, honestly. Makai says, I've said it before though, bullish change of character on bearish days equals resistance. That also happens to be the 90 EMA on the 5-minute. Yeah. I mean, we've been bearish all night. So.
I'm looking right now at the 5, and you can see pretty big move, pullback, very big move, pullback, much smaller move, and now the market's consolidating again. So I think the momentum to the downside is starting to kind of relent a little bit.
We're at a key level too.
Yeah. I mean, we could push down even lower and be strong, but it just seems like the market right now is struggling to find sellers. I still am waiting on, I still want to see some type of nice liquidity sweep, come back up, take the market long, but the long move would be a scalp. Like, I'd be looking to scalp the market. I wouldn't be looking for it to necessarily return back up to these prices or even up here, but maybe like somewhere up in this area where we broke structure. I'd probably be looking to take profits up here somewhere if we can get that balance. If not, then if we keep selling, then we keep selling. But the only other thing, see, it's tough because a bullish move back up, I think, is only going to be met with more aggressive selling to the downside. We look at VIX, and I mean, VIX is kind of playing around, but I think eventually we break and hold above this area. So we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Yeah.
It looks like the market wants to continue selling, though. I'd like to see some bounce.
NQ looks a little different. NQ looks like we found buyers on the tape, and we're about to start pushing up. So
that's good. That means ES should probably find the same that same area. I mean, Amazon's starting to pump again. Microsoft is moving up.
Here comes
And
NQ.
Nvidia's moving up, and Apple's about to find buyers. So yeah, I think we're going to come back up. This could be the end of the downtrend for now. For now. For the rest of the day, who knows?
We shall see. Because we got some work to do. Buyers got some buying to do.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing I was gonna say too. I was watching a Danny Trades video, and he was talking about detaching yourself from the money. I find myself doing this a lot too. Is using what ifs when it comes to money, like, you know, like, oh well, what if I make not 12,000, but like $1,200 a day? What if I lose, you know, $500? What if? And those what ifs are attaching you to the money, and it's tough, but you got to kind of get rid of the what if statements in your life and just trade what's there. Like, don't be like, well, if I get in here, what if this thing runs to 4,577? It's like, I mean, it could, but what if it doesn't?
Yeah,
you know,
and
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, trade the structure, right? Like, if the what ifs only fucked you in the end of the, like, for instance, if I got into this trade right now, right? Let's say that I was looking for a long position, right? And I decided, hey, I'm gonna get in here expecting price to break these or not break this low, right? The greedy part of me would be like, all right, I'm gonna take this all the way back up to this 90-minute supply zone. What if it goes back to 90 minutes? That's 300 points that I'm killing the market for. Look at what if my risk reward is only 20, it's 20 to 20R. But is that realistic? No, it's not. You know what's more realistic? In a downtrending day, if I'm going to long the market, you know what's more realistic? This is a realistic trade, right? This right here, longing the market back into this 791 area, getting about a 3-to-1 risk to reward on this trade. This is a more realistic trade because you're following the structure of the market. You want to know what's even more realistic? This trade. Because you're only asking the market to break back above the previous structure. You're asking the market to change character, basically. And you're basically, if you're timing the bottom, you're basically trying to say that this is the bottom, and I'm betting that the market's going to change character here. I'm still getting a 2-to-1, 2.6, 2-to-1, whatever. That's realistic. The what if stuff starts coming when you start taking the trade up, you know, hundreds and 200s a point, which, not to say you can't get it, it's just, or when you say, not even the points, it's just, oh yeah, if it go here, I'm gonna be up 10,000, 6,000, 7,000. That's when you get yourself in trouble. Attach yourself to the process, not the money that it brings. Because if you understand the process and you can continuously repeat the process, the money becomes automatic.
Yeah. What Black
I gotta
Beauty
take a wicked poop. I'm so nervous now. Why? Are you in a trade, Black Beauty Machine?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I hope I wasn't saying take this long, just for the record. I need a little bit more confirmation to take this long. I was just saying, if I were to take this market long, I definitely wouldn't be shorting the market just because I think we may have found a bottom. But I mean, I've been wrong all day in regards to the bottom because everybody, I guarantee, and Apple's breaking down again. Yeah, this might not be the bottom.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a trade. I mean, if you feel stuck, get out. Don't
Get
take
out.
a full loss.
Like, if
Just get out.
If you're stuck in a trade, it's only because you want to be, or it's only because you haven't made the decision to exit the trade, right? The only stuck is, you know, if you're actually stuck in something. Right now, you're just mentally stuck. Accept the loss or accept the W. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Tay.
Tay in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a CVD divergence here, which I like down here, but I do not want to front run any of this selling that's going on right now in the market. VIX still isn't coming down necessarily, and Apple is breaking down, but the rest of the market's coming up though. So we'll see.
Apple just caught a bid down here.
Yeah, it's just. The other thing too is like the volatility on ES is fucking dead right now. Like it was good earlier on, but right now it's fucking dead. So that's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, all the volatility came in the first 30 minutes. Hell, we
Yeah.
sold off what 20 points.
Yeah.
That's a lot for ES. That's a whole day on some days.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a ton of volume this morning, but now the market feels just a little dead. So definitely going to be patient here. No reason to front run anything. I just think. Oh God, why is it the most? I feel like
you
I
gotta
feel
get
like
you a girlfriend, bro. He be
feel like you
saying this
said that
all the
before.
time. He stay rubbing one out. He said morning routine: rub one out, take a poop, shower, no worries, and relax. You know, I did ask for people's morning routines, but I guess I got to be careful what I asked for. I thought I was gonna get something like prayer, eat breakfast, workout. Like, nah, bro, wake up, rub one
At
out.
what point
take a
do you
poop.
chart? After the rub one out, or after taking a poop? Where's the charting at?
Right? He mentioned looking at the charts one time. He said, "Yeah, I just go in. I just need a clear mind. The charts will work themselves out." Where's the morning plan at?
Nope, that is his morning plan. That is the morning plan.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Exactly.
The funny thing is I knew she was watching the screen because she messaged me. She messaged me off of what I said, but why is the most got a comment?
Bro.
Maybe it's the Jordan
hilarious.
profile.
That's freaking hilarious.
Man, maybe.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man.
Lord have mercy. There's a lot of selling going on.
Said, wake up, choke the chicken, take a poop, take a shower, no worries, and relax. Hey man, if it's working for you, I guess if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But that's funny. That's actually pretty entertaining right there.
That is funny.
Again, no trades for myself, no trades for Jay. We just kind of, I came in, Justin came in. This market's just been egregiously selly. I think the only trade that I would have taken is maybe this retap of VWAP up here. I honestly didn't even have VWAP as an indicator up when this happened. But
is that on NQ?
Nah, it's on ES. ES actually tapped it. NQ came up close to it, but it didn't tap it. But you can see it tapped it perfectly at 45.78.
Huh, I don't know why mine is different. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like the seller.
Are you on a 15-minute?
Here. No, I'm looking at it on the 5. That could be why. It's probably why.
Yeah, it's probably why.
Your wife. Well then.
Well then, yeah, I know, right, man? Damn, shit, we got to get that man a girlfriend.
Well, then that'll be her job.
Up here, see if she holds. Yeah, I think this area might be the bottom. If I'm a betting man, I'd say it's the bottom. But I'm not in risk taking mode, so to speak. So I'm gonna wait for this to break out and then pull back. If it breaks out, I'll be looking for pullbacks. If it just wants to continue to sell, then my ass gonna pull back.
The world above. Smart woman know. Empty sack and full stomach before the man leaves the house. He will never have any problems of cheating. That's your comment. That is not a value the crypto or the trader shop holds. I just want to throw it out there. We do not hold the same value.
Is not. You have a discount code for Topstep? No, I got denied a discount code for Topstep. Honestly,
we're not big enough for Topstep.
Yeah, Topstep has
you don't have
standards,
a big enough social media following.
We tried to put in an affiliate link for Topstep, and they were like, "You're too small, bitch. Grow up." We was like, "All right, cool."
Yeah, they said your social following is not large enough for us. So, which is funny because they also liked our stream like a couple weeks ago.
What is happening in the chat right now?
I know. Look at Mel Gossip said, "A wise woman indeed," and they said that is actually correct. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, we, honestly, like, money bag, like, we're gonna get affiliate links. I was gonna do one for Apex this weekend, but
I forgot to do that.
But I forgot to do one. Justin forgot to do it. I was cooking for my family all weekend, man. We made homemade spaghetti, and we made some pot roast. Hey, go check my Twitter page. I just dropped the fire picture of this chuck roast I made. If you guys don't know what Mississippi pot roast is, I feel sorry for you. Because boy, I made some fire ass Mississippi top roast. All right, so those longs that we were just talking about,
coming in.
We literally just talked about this area on the 5-minute, and it looks like we're trying to get some action here, but this is still like kind of a first buyer territory for me. So
yeah, I agree with that. It's very slow.
I think we're just building value here. But this candle, again, the first candle in a long time that didn't do his job, right? So lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And then this candle put in a higher low, which is a potential indication that we could be getting ready to switch character, or we could be revving up to go down lower, because we did it once before up here, and then the market was like, shut the fuck up, we're going down lower. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I just know that I look for certain things, and then I just kind of read the market, right? Mississippi cooking hot fire,
that's not what he typed.
Mississippi cooking hot. No, that's not what he wrote. Fire though. He rewrote.
Yeah, he did write fire, but he misspelled cooking, and that goes with the theme of what the chat's been doing. So it's kind of funny.
Oh, cocking.
You read it right the way he meant.
I didn't even see that.
He didn't spell it right though, which is funny because that's the theme of the chat right now.
Call it a day. I'll still be listening, but I'm up 2,900 today between all my accounts. Good day for me. Hey, congrats, man. Let's get it. Stay consistent. The word above. Okay, what is really? Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, we'll get some affiliate links for you guys if you guys want to support the channel. Justin and I will drop some maybe some Apex links on the chat at some point. Just not in a rush. I think it's good for the channel. Like I said, we're not profitable on the channel, guys. Like we can't even monetize the channel. Like we make a little money off the Discord, but honestly, like Justin and I split between who gets the payout. It's like, oh, you get the payout this month, I get the payout next month, or you keep it for 3 months, I'll keep it for 3 months. It's not a lot of money, guys. We're not in here to take your money right now. We will take your money at some point, but can we talk about Justin picking out minced onions out of his fried rice? I'm not gonna victimize Justin on YouTube. All right, we're not gonna abuse him.
That's not a big deal. It's my own. That's just for me. I'm waiting for
Justin. Okay, if that's the case, it's not a big deal. Justin eats food like a toddler. He has an appetite. He has a taste buds of a toddler, guys.
I don't like.
He doesn't like sauces. He doesn't like vegetables.
I do like sauce, ketchup, mustard, and barbecue sauce, and hot sauce. Anything hot. I just don't like mayo and blue cheese.
You don't like ranch. You don't like mayo. You don't like blue cheese.
No blue cheese.
You don't like honey mustard. Don't be trying to name all the sauces that you do like.
I
like honey mustard?
Love it. It's one of my favorite.
Honey mustard is kind of fire. I feel like you can't go wrong.
Yeah, honey mustard.
KFC. Yo, my man said, look, his wife made him some, because my wife, and Justin and Justin's wife have been friends for like 4 or 5 years. So we got like this group chat. We had it going like a year ago, but I don't know what happened to it. Like we just stopped once I got my new phone. So we started it back up. We started it back up because we all been watching. Well, Jennifer got us all hooked on Squid Games. Shout out to Squid Games. The new episode's dropping on Wednesday. If you ain't watched it, you better get on it, right? Just start blending his food, right?
That's disgusting.
So we be sitting like group chats to each other, and mostly we just ride on Justin because he's like an easy target, right? Like most of the time we just literally spend all of our time in text messages catdo Justin because he's such an easy target. So Jennifer sends a video, his wife sends a video of him eating and picking out the onions, the small little onions that are in fried rice for like flavor. He hates onions that much that he was literally eating the food and then swiftly picking out the onions out of the food like a damn toddler. Yep. We was like, dude, you can't eat the onions in fried rice. He's like, no.
It's straight up disgusting. Straight up horrible. Can't do it.
It seems like y'all Jim Jones balling to me. We not Jim Jones balling. We're okay. I mean, we're in our 30s and 40s, right? Like we're where we should be. I mean, you got to remember, Justin and I, between us, have 23 years of military experience, right? Like, my wife has a job, right? Like, I've never depended on trading a day of my life, ever. So everything that I've made from trading, right? Like, I made like $70,000 last year or last couple of years from crypto. There was months in crypto when I used to run the crypto shop where I was making $20,000 a month. Like, I'm not hurting for money. So if I do something, I'm not doing the shit for free though. Right? Like I'm gonna, if I've taken the time to put in the work, I'm gonna be straight up about that. If you want to join the Discord, it's $15 a week for now. The price is gonna go up. The more of these certifications that I get, the price is gonna go up. If you don't ever join, I'm never gonna be upset about it. I'm not, right? I'm still gonna continue to talk for free on YouTube for about a year. After YouTube, and I'm done with YouTube, right? Like the only thing I'm coming on YouTube to do is and this I'm gonna give you guys a full year. Myself and Justin are gonna give you a full year of this. We've already committed to a year, right? But after that year is up, the only thing I'm coming on YouTube to do is drop recap videos, tell you how the Discord did, right? And I might come on for like an hour to live stream because YouTube takes up too much of my time. I could just trade with my Discord for an hour or two, be done trading, and go do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm basically retired, y'all. Like I spent 13 years in the Navy, went on 2 deployments, and basically left for medical reasons, right? And I get a very good paycheck for that, right? When I went on deployments, I went as a combat medic, right? I'm a certified radiology technician, certified CT technician, and a certified ultrasound technician. If I wanted to not trade and never come on YouTube, I could just go get a job at the VA right now. They literally ask me, do I want to work as an X-ray or a CT tech every time I come up there once they find out what my background is. So in regards to, do I need to do this? Am I scamming y'all for money? Fuck no, I don't need to do this. I love it. You know, there's a difference. But anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. I'm not near 40. Yeah, you are, girl. You just don't want to believe it.
She's not near 40.
Thank you for your service. No problem, man. Agreed. Thank you for your service. Yeah, dude, that's the part that frustrates me so much about when I was in crypto is like people used to attack my character so much. And I'm like, bro, if I threw my resume against any of these other influencers that y'all follow, right? If I go downstairs, my wife will tell you, if I go downstairs and pick out my bin, right, of all of my awards that I ever got as a military member, I'm talking cream of the fucking crop, or I wasn't no regular motherfucker when I was in the military. Like I was the cream of the fucking crop. So like to attack my character was just I had to go because I was like, okay, there's really nothing good that can come out of this for me. And you can see this pullback is failing here at on NQ. You can see we kind of created yet another bear flag, right? If we were to just draw on the 5-minute, what's been happening is we're trying to find buyers every single time, and every single time we try to find buyers, we get clapped, right? So, and I don't know if this is another push down further. Could I take the chance and short the market here to go down further? Yeah.
What
any chance of a couple's OnlyFans? Get the fuck out of here, boy. Y'all got to get y'all mind out the gutter. What are y'all doing in the morning, man? Put down the porn, bro.
Wow. Apparently, Wiser Than Most is rubbing off on Bert. He looking for a couple's OnlyFans.
He's rubbing off, all right.
Yeah, damn.
Got a pass. Started playing that instead of my PAs. Made 700 off that. Let's go, Micaiah. Yeah, I still got 2 evals I need to pass on. Oh yeah, we're actually pushing up. Good job, buyers. I like it. And let's see if we can push. All right, so now we're looking for on NQ. I'm looking for a break of structure here or change of character here, right above this level at 765, right? And then I just want a nice healthy pullback after, because it's gonna get bullish. It's gonna make me attempt to FOMO, right? I already know what's coming. I'm gonna get aggressively, bullish, right? And there we go. We push out of this area. You can even see it on the tape. Buyers are stepping in. And then this is where I usually FOMO into the trade. And then, it pulls back on me. So now I just want to see this push out and make sure buyers are serious before I put my risk on the table. So this is all part of my trading plan as well. So definitely looking to get longs here.
What the fuck are you threatening? Always threatening me for what? Not for OnlyFans. What the fuck are you talking about?
You always threaten Justin with a getting the OnlyFans. You'll kill your ass.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to do feet, you can do a feet OnlyFans.
That's what my wife says. She's like, I'm gonna put my feet on OnlyFans.
Hey, them motherfuckers on TikTok, bro. I swear to God, I seen people on Feet Finder making so much money. I'm like, yo.
Bro, why do you know that there's a site called Feet Finder? First of all, like, why is that a thing?
TikTok, that's a TikTok. Feet Finder is a thing. Hey, I'll put my feet on Feet Finder. Hey, they gotta know.
I would have got long hair and got my ass blessed real quick. Oh, you want this long candle? All right, bet. I have been just trading ES2. ES is too volatile, or NQ is too volatile for me. I noticed same plays, just a little slower more. My speed been short since 9 a.m. Yeah, you could have got short early this morning on ES and just wrote. I was thinking about getting short last night. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I was really thinking about taking ES short because I had an NQ trade on that I announced in my Discord, right? It was a paper trade. I'm not allowed to trade after hours, guys. I used to have a problem. I'm a recovering trading addict, right? So I had to cut out some time frames that I was trading in. So I used to trade literally everything, which in grand scheme of things, it wasn't that bad. But anyway, when I saw the Tokyo session that last night and I saw the immediate dump, I even told Justin before the dump, I said, if I was a betting man, we're going to continue to sell off because we had already hit a high. But once we pulled back, I took the paper trade on NQ and I made, a nice, decent profit. But I could have just traded 2 micros or 2 minis on ES and just held that shit all night. It never came back to that area, right? So, and it was a good setup. It was a really good setup. So, reshorted that pop. Nice.
See what happens.
Why is Feet Finder in your FYP?
I'm gonna tell you why Z trading. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a guy that goes around. There's a guy that goes around California, and he asks people how they got their money because they're in a nice ass car or a nice ass house. And one of the girls was in a nice ass car, and she said, "Why do Feet Finder?" He's like, "What the fuck is Feet Finder?" And she's like, "We post pictures of your feet, and guys pay you." And I was like, "Wow." She was in like a G-Wagon. I was like, "What the fuck?" So that's how I know about Feet Finder Z trading. It wasn't on some crazy shit.
I'm about to put my wife's feet on there, whether she know it or not. I'm gonna create a Feet Finder account under her name, and it's just every time she get her toes done, I'm be like, she gonna be like, "What you doing, baby? I just love your feet." I just love your feet, sweetie. That was a big deal. And I'm gonna put my raggedy ass feet on there and see if anybody gives a hell. Be careful, Micaiah. It looks like we got to change a character up here, man. Looks like these, and then on the tape, it looks like these buyers are really stepping up here. So I'll share the tape with you, Micaiah, so you can kind of see what I'm looking at on the liquidity here. I would be very, very careful shorting the market down here.
The VIX is dumping right now too, heavily dumping. So
there goes my VIX calls again, motherfucker. Can't fucking win. Where's that guy? Where's Penny at? Didn't he say something about like TA don't work or some shit like that? Did he say that?
Yeah, he a whole bitch though.
Wait, hold up. I just want to go and shout out the pink box. We had this pink box for about 3 weeks. I've been waiting on price to come down here for about 3 weeks. I said, if we don't push down, we're gonna hold somewhere in this area. And lo and behold, right at the dotted line too. Damn, fire. Previous support from July 23rd is still holding as support. Where buyers were once interested, they usually become interested at those same levels because that's when price is on a discount. Took profits out. Okay, dope. Yes, it was. Don't lie. She talking about you, Jay. She said that shit was on your history.
It was on my For You page, but that was the story behind why it was there, though. I'm not denying it was on my FYP. It's true. It's true. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it. I am looking for a long though. I just want to see the market pull back. There was a lot of heavy selling that's potentially not going to get rewarded up here at these highs. And this will kind of complete that inverse head and shoulders. So I'm kind of just trying to wait on a pullback and see if we don't get it, then this trade will pass me up too. I really don't want to chase up here. That to me, that's too much risk for trying to handle a pullback. But there's a lot of selling going on right here, and the VIX is trying to fall. So we're back below VWAP. So if the VIX can hold and continue coming down, we get a pullback that gets met with some buying. I'll look to long the market. And probably only have like about a 2-point risk-ish or so.
So this is that bullish breakout that I was just discussing on NQ. And this is, like I said, this is what I usually end up, FOMOing into. And I know this is a good trade, but it's a good trade down here, in my opinion, right? And now I'm just waiting on price to push out of this, right? And maybe come back up to this night level, right? Come back down and retest, and I'll look to long the market back up.
And there is the dump.
See, and
that's why I can get short or long right there.
And then I also feel like that the market is still trying to sell off. So this will be the first significant pull back. And if I see aggressive selling this whole way up, that's just going to fuel my thesis that the market still wants to sell off. So there's 2 rules of thumb here. If we push straight up without pulling back into this 745 or 745, 740 level, then I will look to short the market up here, right? If we pull back, then I'll look to long the market targeting this area and then look for shorts on the way back down. So
damn, that might have been the pullback that I wanted to see, and it just happened really fucking fast.
just relax.
Oh, I'm relaxed. I'm very okay with letting this go. I just that sweep right there that got bought up, that was a really good sweep, but let's see if they come back down again, because sellers are fighting to try to keep price down here. I just don't want to long this yet.
All right, I just flipped that that demand zone that was up there. I just flipped it to red because it's now like a 15-minute supply. That's kind of what I'm looking to trade up here. So, especially if this move looks super choppy, like we come up kind of like a bear flag pattern on the 5-minute, something like that. Right? If we come up super choppy, then I'll be more than willing to short this market back down to this support area and potentially lower, maybe down to 607. So that's what I'm looking for right now. But again, like I said, there's two schools of thoughts here. If we come back up to 791, right, we take this break at 791 and then we come back down and retest 738, basically where this white line is. See how we haven't really completed this shoulder, in my opinion, right? If we were to just put this here, I guess we could call it a completion there, but I'd be looking for another aggressive pullback down, right, to look to long. If not, I'll look to short up here. So.
Wait, what problem?
Oh, she talking about my trading problems. She said, no, I'm talking about you. And your problem wasn't that bad. It was. Don't lie. I know, right? I think the people knew it was that bad when I said it in a facetious manner. Also known as decline line. I have a question.
Well,
do any of you ever review ADD?
I don't know what that is.
He said also known as the decline line. And I guess the answer is no.
I don't know what that is. But hey, your problem was bad, but we've seen much worse. At least you won't trading in a Walmart on a computer.
Hey, you
on
leave
their
my man
Wi-Fi.
alone, bro. You leave my man alone, bro.
At least you won't trade in Walmart on your computer on a Wi-Fi.
Alone, shit. Low key.
That shit was horrible.
Low key, what's the name was worse? It was worse. Man, boy, he had an addiction too, man. This is serious out there, bro.
Nah, but that was Malik though.
Yeah.
Malik was in the stove trading on his computer like he was fucking taking his baby around the store.
All right.
Bulls are looking kind of weak up here. Let's see if we get some follow through. I'm still not long yet. I still haven't got that pullback, or I still haven't seen enough traders get trapped down here yet at the lows. But I think the market wants to come back up, so we'll see. Either way, I'm not putting any risk on the table just yet.
Yeah, two rules of thought. Like I said, for me, it's just 15-minute supply on ES or NQ, whichever one gets there first. It's kind of where I'm looking to short. We got VWAP up there. We got a Fibonacci retracement up there. We got multiple confluences in that area to short the market, which I would love to do. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I watched ADD before, but I don't use it anymore. Oh, okay. Micaiah knows what everything is for real.
Yeah.
Micaiah's comment says we could pull back up to 794, then dump again. Yeah, that's where I got the first pullback potentially coming at 791. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping for more of a 823 push. I'm looking for a short, but I want a good level. Confirmation for me will be the 5-minute MACD about to flip red or bullish. 5-minute trend line broken. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at as well. Like, I'm not looking at the MACD, but I'm just looking. I'm watching 15-minute and 5-minute. I'm watching to see how we react at 791, right? And or 823. I would love to see a push back up to 823, but we may not get it. So I'm just gonna watch it fairly closely here. So. Swag Addict says y'all looking to short this fair value gap? Yeah, in a sense, right? You got a gap here on the 5, a nice fair value gap right here, all the way down to here. We could look for shorts right here, I was really hoping we'd go up a little higher, but it looked like we might just go ahead and break down here. We'll see though. 15 minutes still looks strong. He said, yeah, you guys are better than Option Drop's channel for sure. Who's Options Drop? I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Justin is cool. Yeah, he's cool.
Oh,
He cool.
thanks.
He cool motherfucker.
I try to be.
Oh, longer today. Usually I'm so quick to jump out. Okay. Looks like I want to push not feeling price action, just waiting. Yeah, I'm just looking at, you know what stopped me from being so irky jerky, guys, is like really pulling up the 15-minute and just watching what price is doing on the 15-minute, right? Like every time I see this little baby pullback on the 5, I look at the 15 and I used to be like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and get short here when I see this aggressive or this 5-minute doji candle, which is usually a sign that we could be reversing. I'll get short right there thinking we're going to come right back down. But if I'm watching the 15-minute, that's not a good area to get short. It's stupid, actually. I shouldn't say stupid. It's not a high probability area because the 15-minute is setting higher lows, and higher highs. So why would it change now, right? Nothing on the tape is telling me that it's about to change course. So no, I'm just gonna wait.
This is a really tricky area.
Ooh, I got leftover pot roast. Baby, y'all might not have no pot roast when y'all come home. I might just have to go ahead and pull another one out and whip something else out.
It's a very, very tricky area.
What's tricky about it?
Oh, because buyers and sellers are both struggling to do anything here.
Well, then it's not tricky. You know what's going on. You got on ES, you got the previous day low sitting at 45.62 that I think price is struggling to break above. Right. So if I'm trading ES, there's 2 locations that I'm looking to get short. This is one of them at 45.62, 225. But the second one would be 45.70. And the only reason is based off the fact that the previous day low usually ends up acting as a strong resistance. I don't know what your tape looks like, but NQ does not look like it gives a fuck about nothing right now. NQ looks like it wants to continue pushing. So unless there's some aggressive seller that comes in here and pushes us back down, NQ looks like it wants to continue push. And Apple's getting back above 188, which is surprising in considering that ES hasn't really pushed.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm getting kind of some mixed signals because ES is kind of struggling. VIX is coming down, so you think that ES should be coming up, but it's kind of hard finding. It's kind of hard to catch a bid right here.
Oh, it's Amazon. Amazon and Meta and Microsoft are all pushing NQ though, and I think that's why NQ is pushing a little bit faster than ES. So.
Oh yeah, looking at the 5-minute, goddamn, it's nothing but green. But on ES, it's just like it's been struggling.
Yeah,
but that might mean that ES might catch up.
Has Joan dropped the soap? What are y'all talking about? What did I miss? Justin better always follow the law. If he goes to jail, it's a wrap for him because he likes it.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Well, I'm never going to jail, Terry. So you ain't got to worry about that. I'm good on that one. I'm good on that one. Nope.
Yeah, he too pretty to go to jail, bro. Trust me, we give him shit about being pretty all the time. That's why he be trying to look all rough and scruff because he get embarrassed when people call him pretty.
I fucking hate you all.
See, he don't like it. He be like, I ain't brushing my teeth today. I ain't comb my hair because I stink too. I ain't no pretty motherfucker.
I don't do all of that, but I will let myself. My hair's growing out right now, but I'm about to get it cut because we got a Christmas party we're going to. So my wife made it clear that she's trying to show my ass off.
She always be sunning your ass.
She made it clear, but I was already planning on getting a haircut anyway, so it didn't really matter. But she was like, so when you go to get it cut, and I was like, I was going this week already. Yeah, we got this Christmas party, and I'm definitely pimping your ass out because all my coworkers gonna be there, and they all love you. I was like, oh, my God, all right, whatever.
Swag addict. That's part of my plan. Expected more volume on. That's why I said like my two schools of thought here is I want to see how NQ reacts to 791, right? And once we get to 791, I'm looking for pullbacks into this demand zone that we're trying to create right now, right? We're already above this structure right here at 773, which was my first test. We got above that structure. So now I'm just looking for a nice pullback, right, into 743 area, right? Like right in here. So if I was to just take this box, I don't know if I can grab the box. I don't know if it's
shit. Look at when you get a chance, look at the 15-minute on VIX. We made a perfect demand zone, and we're starting to bounce off of it. So this could be the end of this uptrend. And I'm also looking at ES just look extremely weak on this uptrend. Like,
yep, all of this shit looks weak. Like, I like longs if the longs can do their job, but the longs, we're in a aggressive downtrend, swag addict. So this is what I was trying to say is like I had two schools of thoughts, right? Currently, my thought is look to short the market. Because why? Because even though we just got that little small pump, look at how much the market's what was that? Okay, anyway, look how much the market has sold off, right? Which tells me that the market is aggressively in a downtrend, right? So my two schools of thoughts is I can look to get short once we close this gap right here on the 15-minute, or I can look for longs if we pull back into this 15-minute demand area right here, right? If we pull back into 749 and hold, maybe do like a little liquidity sweep, right? Like, here, I'll draw it out for you guys. So my bear, where the fuck? Okay. All right, here we go. So this is my bearish thesis, right? This is what I'm looking for. So follow me on this one. Let me tap off of this. All right, so my bearish thesis looks like this. I want the market to push up, tap this area, do like an aggressive sweep, fail at the highs. I'll look to short the market back down to these lows. That's my bearish thesis, okay? That's bearish thesis number one. All right, this is my bullish thesis. I'm looking for the market to come up here, break all of this structure, come back down, retest this demand zone, maybe even do a liquidity sweep to sweep the lows and get everybody thinking we're about to be bearish again, right? And then we trap all the sellers, the late sellers here, right? And then we long the market back into this area. Those are my two trains of thoughts right now. I don't know which one is going to play out because I'm not a freaking mind reader, but I know what I want to see. I know that this sweep right here is what I'm hoping for, because I know that this would trap more sellers, right? From a standpoint of, if you were a seller or if you were a retail seller and you missed all of this and you just came back to the market, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna short this shit on the first sign of sellers on this pullback, which is good. You know, you can make money, but your greed's gonna kick in about right here where you're thinking we're going to the floor, right? And that's where the trap gets set, right? Trap sellers provide liquidity back to the upside, and then we end up somewhere up here, something like that. So that's kind of my two theses. And if I get it, I'll trade it. If I don't, I'll open up and close a trade and then try to stay up to midnight and request my $2,000 from the market, which I seriously doubt I'll be able to do. Shut up, Justin. Bear with me. I know my English is horrible. I majored in mathematics. Oh, you guys having like a conversation? Okay, these Z, NQ, and ES should always follow each other. Okay, you guys are. Makai is schooling my man. That's what's up, man. This is what it's about. This is what community is about. Like traders helping traders, man. That's what the channel is for. Welcome to the trader shop. You feel me? Watch the Migo. Oh, majors and mostly trade MMQ. I watch. Also the VIX. S Billion says, will the price for the Discord go up later for users who enrolled? No, absolutely not. That's a great question. Learning a lot from you both. S Billion, if you guys get into Discord now, and I think a lot of people are doing that, right? Like they're securing their spot now because they know the price is going to go up at some point, and they're not even like actively participating just yet, but they know they got that price locked in. And I strongly suggest, again, I don't care what you do, right? It's up to you. But I strongly suggest taking advantage of the $40 a month versus the $15 per week that we offer, because a lot of people get it for $15 a week and they be like, oh, I'm gonna just try it out, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna cancel. Well, guess what? They always forget to cancel, right? And then it ends up after 4 weeks, a month, they end up getting charged $60 as opposed to 40. I mean, that's why it's there. It helps us out. But at the same time, I try to warn you guys first. Thank you. And when you say larger time frames, could you? Oh, okay, Micaiah. Self-destruction. Yeah, basically. I don't think it's self-destruction because I mean they can still come in and get the knowledge and they can always switch their plan anytime they want. But yes, the Discord will stay the same price until it will stay the same price if you're locked in. If you cancel your membership and then we later go up, just email us or hit us up on Twitter and be like, yo, this was my membership before. Can I get that price? Like, yeah, we'll let you back in. No problem. It's more so for the new people.
This is looking like a potential short could be possibly setting up here.
Yeah,
potentially.
This is 791 here. If the Discord price goes up, will there be a big jump or would be like $40 a month to $50? No, it'll be a big jump. It'll be like $40. It'll be like a $60 jump. If I'm being completely transparent, we'll go from basically you'll be paying $50 a piece for both traders, right? Like, so Justin and I will share the Discord. So it'll be $50 a month for me, $50 a month for him. So it'll be a total of $100 a month. And then the weekly will go up, I think.
Yeah, the weekly will go up.
It'll go up because it has to be more than the monthly total, right? That's how the marketing works for that. All right, we're getting a sweep up here of this 791 level. This is very, very key for me. So I'm watching this area very, very closely. I'll get to the comments here in a second. I'm looking for this to rip back into 823 here.
Yeah, we're still coming down on the VIX. We're still coming down on the VIX. So, nice little liquidity sweep though.
Oh shit! Still got my ink here.
That's so weird that the VWAP on the VWAP on Tradeovate and TradingView are different.
I don't know. I'm not allowed to use VWAP on Tradeovate.
Why?
Well, Topstep or Apex, I don't think have it.
I'm on Topstep and I
maybe it's Apex. It's one of these motherfuckers that don't have it. I just stopped looking for it.
I challenge Justin to listen to Boogie Down Productions, My Philosophy, 1988. Okay, I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it when I'm not trading. I got you. You might have to remind me though. If I say I haven't done it, then just remind me. I'll take note. But we are looking pretty bullish.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking for this area to reject. I got a low volume node here, so that's kind of like my reasoning, but so far not so good. So we will see.
Yeah, same thing at 870. Like right here, there's low volume. There's a very low volume up through here. So just waiting to see how we react when we get up to the top. That was the push above 791. Now let's see if it holds here. And failure.
There's been a lot of selling that like has gotten 8 up on this uptrend. Like kind of concerns me a little bit if you're trying to be a bear.
Well, I'm a bull and a bear in this area. I'm betting on bears stepping in at the top and bulls coming back down to defend the bottom. So I'm just looking to play the extremes either way. So I'm short at the top of this trend where I think the top is, and I'm long if we come back down to the bottom. So I got two biases on right now. So
I actually wouldn't mind shorting the market back up at 45.75. That's a double confluence. So if this doesn't work out, then I'll just wait and see if we can't come back up to 45.75, and I'll try shorting the market there. I'll look for shorts there. So this is kind of like my first preliminary area. They just threw a lot of. They're definitely fighting right here though, because there's a lot of orders on the tape that will probably end up getting filled unless they pull them. But it look okay. So bulls just pulled their orders. There's a lot of selling.
A lot of trap sellers here potentially on NQ. A lot. 444 sellers just came into the market, and if price decides to push here, it's going to really get moving. Because there's 456 sellers at 795 that are trapped right now. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. See if buying continues. Okay, yeah, sellers gave it up. Sellers gave it up. Sellers gave it up.
Yep. A bunch of trap sellers. Look at the tape on NQ, bro. It's like a shit ton of trap sellers on the Delta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're like in a pinch right now.
All them sellers that came in. Yeah, it's the same. It's the exact same thing on ES. Like a ton of sellers keep coming in, but buyers keep buying them up and then they're stopping them out.
Getting pinched. So
yeah, we're gonna get a quick run to 70 and then 73, it looks like. So I'm pretty much void on my first idea.
You guys took that long down there, man. Congratulations. That was a beautiful long we called out here on the stream. Didn't take it, but again, certain things that I'm looking for I didn't get completely. So I like this area for potential shorts, so that's what I'm watching here.
Yeah, we're already 10 points from where I was looking to get long. It just was tough because we never really pulled back to the area I was looking to trade long potentially, and I was just getting a ton of mixed signals, which made it a little bit more difficult. But VIX is continuing to sell off, so I mean, God, as long as VIX continues to sell off, there's no reason to try to short the market.
Well, is VIX doing a liquidity sweep down there?
No, no, it's selling off.
Oh no, that's true selling. That looks ugly. I really hope we don't do this thing where we go all the way down with no pullbacks, and then we pop all the way back up with no pullbacks. It's gonna really frustrate me. All right, we're pulling in a VWAP on both ES and NQ, and just kind of waiting to see if my thesis is going to work out here. My first thesis to long the market inside of this support level worked out pretty nicely. I just really wanted a pullback of some sort. I didn't get it. So I'm hoping that we get a nice push into this supply zone so I can short the market up here into this area and then long the market back up to potentially push back through here. So we'll see what happens. Couple trade ideas running through my head right now. So I think you got the homework to do. We'll do some back testing. I greatly appreciate you in Trader Shop. Hey, no problem, Z. Like I said, man, if you ever have questions, man, you don't have to join the Discord to get questions asked. You can wait till we do the live stream, or you could just add us on Twitter. Like, if we get time, the only difference between Twitter and the YouTube channel is priority. Priority is always going to get people that pay me are always going to get the priority. But at the same time, like, doesn't mean that I'm immune to answering questions, for anybody else that needs help. Never touch it again. Yeah, I'm looking for a short. Don't see anything yet. Nah, I don't see nothing yet. Takes time to figure out what works for you. Just don't blow yourself up and play small while you figure. Yeah, just play small, man. Like people undervalue the importance of playing smaller size. Like I think it's very important to play smaller size while you're working on your process, because the more you blow accounts, like it's discouraging. Fucking sucks. Trust me. It sucks. Wow, Joshua. I am not rocking that.
Wow. Wow.
What is the rectangle price heading towards, and why did you chart it? Swag addict. Joshua, my wife is white, and yes, she farts. That's your question.
Wow.
But
that's like if a tree falls and no one's around, does it make noise? Asking for a friend.
Who asked the question? Swag addict. Oh, okay. So this box that I drew right here on this red box, this is called a supply zone, right? Basically, it's where I'm identifying an area where aggressive selling, right? Usually a drop candle followed by a basing candle and then another drop candle, right? This is an indication that structure was built here, and at the result of that structure, meaning, and when I say structure, what I mean is on a lower time frame, the consolidation, right? See how on the 5 minute we consolidated up. Buyers failed to push price higher, therefore we sold off. Right? That creates on the 15 minute a supply zone, meaning in this area of orders, buyers and sellers agreed that buyers agreed that they were unwilling to buy price at a higher premium. Therefore, the goal of the market is to advertise price lower until it finds buyers at a lower point. That process, or that lowering of price, creates supply zone, meaning there are orders here, in theory, sell orders here that have yet to be filled because they didn't get filled fast enough inside of this consolidation. Therefore, the theory is when we come back to this area, these leftover orders, the sellers that have been selling this market all day and creating that trend line that you guys are watching, I'm betting that these sellers at 845 through roughly about 873 or 823 on the 15-minute through roughly about 870, somewhere in this box, these sellers that started their position or that wanted to sell here will look to finish their position at this level, meaning they will look to sell the market down at an even lower area than we are now. And from a market structure standpoint, the reason why I am only targeting here is because this area was previous support from July 23rd, and we can see the reaction that it caused the first time we touched it. Therefore, this will be my exit strategy for my short idea, but it will also be a turnaround bullish strategy for my long idea, right? If we break through this area, then I'm done with the trading day. But if we decide that we want to bounce in between these areas, right, then I'm going to short here and I'm going to long the market here. This needed to happen in order to prove to me that sellers were done. This needed to happen in order to prove to me that buyers were interested. And now I'm ready to trade, right? So now I know sellers are factored in this red box, and I know that buyers are factored in this pink box. Before all of this happened, I had no idea. I would have just been guessing, but I don't want to guess. I want to be sure that I know the area that buyers and sellers are looking to trade. It still doesn't mean that I'm guaranteed to win. It just means that I'm waiting on the market to truly develop. So I hope that explains it. Chat is alive on a Monday. Yeah, chat lit today. They always lit, though. They always lit. Tiny Short here will add on the way up if needed. Yeah, I'm going to wait till we hit my box. We're almost there.
Yeah, I was looking at a short there too, Makai. I liked it, but yeah, just no follow through on the selling just yet. No follow through on the selling. So, and actually now the CVD is above where I wanted it to be. So, buying it just feels like we're stair stepping up to potentially elevate our rate back down, at least on the 1 minute.
That's what it looks like.
We'll see what happens, but buyers are getting pretty strong. VIX is continuing to sell off. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. No, yeah, you've been taking care of it. I've been trying to like lock in, and so far I've locked into absolutely nothing.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking at shorts in this area. So
I guess right now I'm just waiting for 4574 to hit. And the good thing is if that hits and creates a lower high, then I can just target the I can just target previous low of day. Although if we get back up there, well, no, that's not change of character technically, because technically the change of character is not till 4578 because we didn't break that extreme high. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's a minor change of character, but yeah.
We're coming up here super bullish right now, very bullish, yep. which is also what I really love to see to support my short thesis. I really love these extra aggressive liquidity sweeps because it's just kind of the market doing exactly what I wanted to do. But I still need to get the confirmation to actually enter the trade short. So I'm just waiting.
There was a ton of selling down there at the low when we came down the last time. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. All right, right at that 15-minute supply zone, you can see on the 1 minute, we're trying to start filling sell positions here. That's a really aggressive sell candle right there on the 1 minute print. So let's see what buyers do after that candle. Still on the tape, still a lot of aggressive buying here. So just watching.
Hustle for Life said he took a 66, took long 66 out at 69. Nice little 3-point scalp. 8:30 was the breakdown from this morning. That's on NQ. I haven't been watching NQ, so. We're now touching VWAP on
All right, I'm in short right here
on
at 8.5. Stops above 8.32.
Yeah, ES on the 5 minutes touching VWAP right here. So let's see. Still a lot of that's from earlier. A lot of selling happened. Should probably put that CBP delta back up.
8:30 was a breakdown from this morning. Yeah, it was. We'll see. We'll see if I might have been a little bit early on this short, but if I am early, then I'll look to re-enter on a liquidity sweep. But my entry is at 8.25, and I'm looking for 8.32 to hold. My target is 7.50, or maybe a little lower down here. I have to check the 5 minute, but what I'm looking for is for this to sell down. If it doesn't sell down, then I'll look to re-enter. And again, I'm in very small size, 2 micros, just waiting to see if these sellers want to get busy at this key level. If they don't, then they'll do a quick liquidity sweep and push price back up. So
yeah, the VIX caught a bid, or it's trying to catch a bid now. So basically below where we opened on the day. So hopefully the VIX can catch a bid back to the upside.
I don't know. Here we go. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom and then make my bed. There's things I do to kind of just let the trade do what it's gonna do. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for me, I'm still waiting. I'm gonna wait till 4.57450 gets hit for ES. That's kind of my line right now. This is the value area high of the day. And then also it aligns perfectly with this box of this indicator, Drew, which normally it tends to work out. So we'll see what happens. If the market wants to break all the way back down and this is the short, that's fine. I really haven't gotten confirmation yet to take the shorts off the tape anyway. So right now the market's just making higher highs and higher lows. And if we look at least on ES right now, we're just testing the previous high. So I want to see this break down. I would be willing to take this, but I want to see this break below 6.4565 and then put in a lower high or something. So Hustle says, yeah, looking at 7.3 area on ES. Yeah, that's where I'm looking at. And also, if you can see the tape, 7.3's got like 500 orders sitting there, damn near. So could be another good area, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I would much rather see us come up to that 7.3 area, sweep it very quickly, and regain and get back below it, and trap late sellers. Because at this point, that's the only, or late buyers. At this point, this move is too exhausted for me to go to the long side. I've been trying to see exhaustion this entire time and just haven't seen it yet. So the hope is that we can get above VWAP, get above into the 7.4, 7.5s, and then reject. So that's what I'm waiting on now. Fucking message me. What the fuck? What are you talking about? So I'm just waiting. Patience game. Although I do like the longs that set up were really nice. I missed them, but they were very, very nice. Wish they would have came down a couple more points though. But it's all good. Now we wait. We wait. 12. Man, after I get off stream, I got to go to the post office. Not looking forward to that. Did anybody catch the Lions Saints game and see that guy break his leg? The guy on the sideline. I saw it real time, but they didn't really show it again. And on Twitter they showed it, and oh my god, it was so gross. The dude's leg is clearly broken. It looks disgusting. All right, here's a potential lower high being put in on ES. Probably the same thing on NQ is occurring. Let's go down. Yeah, it's like the same thing is kind of occurring on NQ at the moment. Still really haven't seen enough for me to take a trade yet, though. Taking half here, 1 minute 9 EMA. Are you long or short, Micaiah? Eight hours a day. Wow. Huh? At 8 hours. What? I'm confused. Short. Okay, got you. I don't know if Hobbs did Hobbs answer this question about the classes. I don't know if he did. I'll ask him when he gets back. I saw it somewhere. I don't know if he answered. Did S Billion? Did he answer your question? Out of curiosity, I was so watching the charts and trying to see because I was looking at potentially take a trade that I stopped. I tuned him out. Hobbs, did you answer this question?
What question?
This one on screen.
Do I do any? No, I haven't gotten down there yet.
Oh no, this is this is kind of older, but the answer is yes. We do live classes normally on the weekends.
Ooh, we've been great rejection. Ooh.
We've been trying to we would like to see more participation from our Discord would be nice, but we do Hobbs normally does a recap of the market, maybe like an hour, not an hour, probably like 30 minutes after the market closes. You normally do a recap of the market.
Yeah, like right around 4 o'clock.
I'll do a recap of my trades and what I see on the market at night, normally like when I'm free, like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then on the weekends, we do a class. It's all included with the Discord. Nothing, it's not an added payment. Although at some point we will do one-on-ones for a fee, but until that day comes, it's all included. We teach, whatever people are trying to learn, or either whatever people are trying to learn or whatever we're focusing on at the time. So,
agreed.
Profits again, runners in play.
He's taking it long up here?
No, he took it short, which I don't know where the hell you got short tab runners right now, but hey.
As Billion said, no, he didn't. In other words, he didn't answer my question.
Yeah. I saw it, I saw it, but I was so engulfed in trying to trade at the moment you were in chat that I literally tuned everything out because I saw a potential trade opportunity and then it didn't play out. So I was like, fuck it. I'm still just waiting.
We still haven't done everything I wanted us to do. I'm still a little early on the entry. I think what I could have done to be a little bit more sure is I could have waited till price actually broke trend. If you look on a 15-minute, we haven't done anything in regards to looking bearish. This is just still really trappy. It's still really early to be a seller, and I'm aware of that. So if that's why I said, like, my secondary plan is if we push out of this area and we break above 832 and that wasn't the high, right? Then I'll look to re-enter because I think the market still wants to sell up here, but I could be wrong. You just play, you put the risk on for what you like. I mean, what I like to see, I got everything that I like except for a trend line break. I'm pushing, I'm aggressively entering, expecting a break of trend. If we don't get it, then I was just incorrect.
That's the great thing about sizing down, though, is that you don't have to be perfect with your entry.
No.
Like, you don't have to time your entry as much as playing on larger size because you can give yourself a wider stop. So It's like, okay.
Well, my stop is still only 7 points. I'm just not worried about the loss if I take it, right? That's the biggest difference, right?
No, there's that too.
Yeah, my stop is still small. I'm basing my stop off the structure. That doesn't change. But I'm literally not worried if this is a loss. If this is a loss, it's $30, right? Like, if it's a win, it's probably $300, right? Like, so it's completely okay. So even if I take the loss and then I take the win later on a re-entry, this doesn't look good to me. This looks like we're holding value at these highs, and I don't like that. So if we continue to hold value and we don't break down, you know what? No, I like the trade. I'm gonna hold the trade just at 832. If we stop out at 832, then I'll look to re-enter. That's my trade.
Damn. I forgot because on NQ. Oh yeah, NQ looks so much better than ES right now for the failure. I'm looking at it, I'm like, how the fuck is
like,
Micaiah still taking like this shit is moving up? And I was like, oh wait, NQ looks completely different.
NQ looks different, but ES is not giving me warm and fuzzies here. I need ES to chill the fuck out.
CJ with the cheese in the building says, yeah, greatest thing I could have ever done was size down, humbling myself.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, sizing down. I mean, I plan well, I'm trading 2 minis on ES. That's one mini on NQ. So it's sizing down for the 2 minis I was trading on NQ, which was about to give me a fucking heart attack on Friday, especially with that volatility. I almost fucking died. But yeah. This could be a rejection area. NQ is rejecting, so I guess it's giving me. I guess it makes me feel better about ES, but VIX is still trying to come down though. So I'm just gonna stick with my plan and wait for us to come up to 45, 75 area. If this wants to sell off here, then
I'm gonna have to walk away and get some food.
Good on it. Well, before you walk away, let me take a piss and then I'll be back because I haven't taken a trade yet. So.
Greatest thing I could have done was size down. Yeah, I agree, man. 2 5-minute dojis, possibly a third here. I haven't even pulled up the 5-minute. The only thing that, like I said, the only thing that I'm looking at as potential worrisome is the fact that we're not coming down, right? Like, and liquidity is being moved out of the way on NQ, and on ES we're starting to break above VWAP on the 15-minute, right? So this 15-minute candle is finishing fairly strong, but it's still not breaking above my stop point. So I'm just gonna hold it until we break above. If we stop me out, then hey, I'll be stopped out. No big deal. No harm, no foul.
All right. Do what you need to do, bro. Whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. I'm starving.
Still just waiting. Wait. Name of the game. This was a really nice long, though. Really, really, really nice long. Just hoping the sellers come in for the shorts. But I really want to see this come back up into the 14s for us to validate the fact that we're going to continue to go lower. Because if we keep selling off, then it's not going to be a good day for the Bears. Apple has room to move up, could go up more. I don't know. Well, let's check on Apple. Yeah. I guess like perfect scenario would be Apple starts to reject VWAP here, especially because VWAP's pretty flat. So if Apple can reject VWAP, everything else is above VWAP right now. But if Apple can reject VWAP and at the same time ES comes into this area and looks like it wants to reject, then I'll be pretty happy with that. NQ looks kind of more flaggish than anything else. Let me look at the tape on NQ. Let's see. Yeah, NQ to me looks like more or less like it's more of building. Yeah, NQ looks like it's building new buyers more than it's about to break down. So I think NQ will probably end up pushing because ES is still pushing. It's not really failing to go any lower here. So yeah, NQ's in a bullish pin on the 15. Yeah, I mean on every time frame, it's looking bullish. I mean even ES is looking bullish. I'm just not seeing any real pain by these buyers just yet. They continue to push price up, so see. But ultimately, we got to push above 4, 5, 7, 8. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on right now. But here goes NQ. Maybe NQ can get a rejection at
Yeah, it looks like we're stopped out there for sure. Let's see if we can.
NQ can get a rejection at VWAP. That's what I'm waiting. That's what I want to see.
All right, good trade idea. I think that we're still in bearish territory, so I think I might look to re-enter really soon.
Yeah,
Just
I definitely
looking
be looking
really
for the
aggressive on the
re-entry.
tape right now. So just waiting. There's about 140 orders, sale orders sitting up there at 850 right now. So maybe we'll wait to see what happens when we get up there. Because the Fibonacci retracement sits at roughly about 846. And we're getting this again, that same aggressive liquidity sweep. We just might have been a little early. But I'm still not going to give up on the trade idea until we get out of this area.
We're about to go fill that liquidity at 45.73 on ES. Oh, well, that wasn't shit. What the fuck?
Well, that's what you want to see. So
Well, I wanted to see like an aggressive push. They just like filled it and nothing. Shit.
all right, guys. I
Still
took that one loss on NQ, and like I said, I'm still not giving up on the trade idea. I still like this area for shorts here. So just being patient. I'm gonna wait for the trend to actually break and then wait for a retest of the trend here. So we can get a little bit more confirmation so we don't get faked out like that again. Plus, I got food in the microwave, and we're about to get off the stream because it's 11 o'clock. I'm sticking to that shit. Apple has room to move up, could go up more. I don't know. Yeah, it looks extremely bullish. So, like I said, if I don't continue to get what I want from the bearish side, like we need to break trend, and we're not breaking trend. If we continue to just go up and VIX continues to sell off, I'm not going to keep long in the market. I mean, short in the market. But I think there's still a chance that we give up this area. This is the 50% retracement. VWAP is in this box as well as previous supply. So the more and more bullish we look, the more aggressively bearish I get up here. So I'm just gonna wait for price to truly sell and then give me a little retest, and then I'll look to trade it. But Jay, you want to stay on or you want to go ahead go bye-bye?
I mean, I'll chill for a little bit longer. I'm still looking for a trade, so.
All right, no doubt.
Well, it looks like we're trying to break trend, at least on ES. This is the first kind of like
this is
5-minute bearish candle.
Really aggressive candle, which is what I was waiting on, but it kind of faked me out last time, so I'm just gonna hang out until I got food in the microwave. So here, took profits, made runners. Let's go. All right, hang on.
I'm just so confused at how you was up throughout that whole thing, Micaiah. I'm very confused if you were short the market, but hey. Yeah, I get that you added. I don't know. I get it. I guess I don't know. I'm just confused a little bit. It's all good though. It's all good. Don't mind me. CJ with the cheese says here could possibly, or here could short or possibly at 848. Yeah, so we're about 10 points away from 848. Is that the? Oh, okay. Yeah, just the problem right now is VIX isn't really getting a bid, and I want to see VIX bid back up into the 14s. We're just not getting that yet. Yeah, I get that you added. I don't know. Yeah, this 5-minute candle is about to close fairly bearish. I would love to see us come back up again with a little bit more aggressiveness. What's the significance of the VIX? The VIX is the volatility index. So one, it measures like how much of a swing the market's going to be in. So you can kind of tell how many points we're going to move. Kind of, sort of. There's like a whole mathematical equation, yeah, that we found about it. I don't know. I don't dig into that. It's too much for my brain. But pretty much when the VIX is moving up, then the market's coming down, and when VIX is moving down, then the market's coming up. So it can kind of give you an indication that you're in the right direction. So if we look at the VIX, you see how the VIX since about 10:30 has been selling off, right? And then if we look at ES, same thing. Wait, is it 10:30? Yeah, so it's about this is the 15-minute. So let me go to the 15-minute. real fast because I still haven't got what I wanted just yet. So if you go to here, you can see about 10:30 is where we stopped pretty much selling, and then we ended up rallying the same time that the VIX was coming down. So this could have been kind of an early indication for you during right here that maybe the selling was over with and that a potential rally was going to start. So that's how I use the VIX.
Fair. Get out of here.
And actually, looking at this 15-minute candle, I would love for this 15-minute candle to close with kind of an upper wick. I like it to close with upper wick on higher volume, but we'll see. But the trend on the 1 minute got broken, but let me see. Let me try to pull this down. Was this trend here? No, I wish it was though. Yeah, this uptrend on the 1 minute somewhat got broken. It's starting to look good on the 5. It's looking like we got that inverse head and shoulders potentially. Z says waiting to see if a retest below 828 goes short. Okay. And then Swagtastic says that's sick. Thank you for the explanation. No problem.
Yeah, ask as many questions as you guys want, man. Like, there's no limit to the knowledge that we'll share on the channel. So, I got back in short. I got a better entry this time. I'm at 832 this time, risking the highs.
Yeah, this is looking like a potentially really good short setting up.
They're adding more liquidity up there at 850, so just kind of playing off of that.
I definitely want to see this right here. I want to see a strong attempt to break these highs fail. I'm looking at these buyers right now. I like this attempt right here.
I like the close on the previous 5 minute on NQ.
I just want to see close here too.
I just want to see the 15-minute close just as bearish. That'd be great.
I really like the effort from this candle right here.
Yeah, I like the gravestone doji on the 15-minute too, Micaiah. I'm hoping that it closes that way. Because I'm already in short out the 1 minute. Either way it goes, I'm done trading on my Apex account. I took one loss. I'm not going to put any more risk on the table until I request my payout. So.
Oh, yeah, because you only just needed today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I may trade the combine accounts, but I'm done trading the express funded. Yeah, see, we're trying to eat up this candle. That might have been a trap.
Let's check VIX. VIX is trying to pump up, but
I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna let it ride. Yeah, 839.50. Yeah. If I went into the 15-second, I probably could have got the 839 short. But I was eating and I saw it on the tape and I was a little late. So I was like, I'll take it here. I'm pretty sure it wants to sell off up here. The only question left is it going to sweep the liquidity, sweep of the highs before we go down? That's the only question left. And I'm hoping that we just caught the break and retest and we're about to come down and test much lower prices, like down to the 600s low. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. ES, is that ES you're watching right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel really good. Keep selling it, ES.
Let's try and
this 15-minute, these next 5 minutes are going to be very key. I just want to see this 15-minute get below the lows here. If we can, we're going to pop right back up. So. Exactly. That's where I'm at with it too, Micaiah. Micaiah says we had 84,000 in volume on that opening bearish candle. I'm hoping the bears mean business. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at with it. If they don't, we get stopped out. I lose 2 back-to-back trades. I'll probably just be done trading on the day. I honestly wasn't expecting to take a trade until we came up here. So this is the only area I'm looking to trade. I get a oil change on the car today.
Yeah, I got to go to the gas station.
Get the car washed.
I also took a short. I'm right now basically break even. I'm risking like 3 points, so risking about 300 to potentially make. Well, I got it set to 8 right now. No, I got it set more to 8. Jesus Christ! It's more like 20, the 20, something like that. I don't know, but looks like buyers are trying to come back up. So this position is not looking too good right now. Yeah. They came back.
It's all about how this 15-minute candle closes. If it closes bearish, we'll be fine. If it closes bullish, it's going to continue this trend.
Yeah, I'm about to get stopped out here. I got like a point.
All right, let's see if we're going to sweep the highs here. If they sweep the highs here, I think we're going to be cooked. We're going to be toast.
Yeah, they basically just held they held those lows there. But if sellers can step up here, we'll be good. This will be the sweep that I was really looking for, but I don't want it to sweep the highs because my stop is at the highs. But
yeah, my stop is at the highs. I'm not giving it any more than that. It's a $40 trade. Last 2 minutes and 45 seconds in this candle are going to be really telling. They want to continue to push. We either go up or we come down from here. 1200 my eval for the day. Probably done. Yeah, I'll probably be done after this trade. I'm down $70 on the day, but 2 back-to-back trades for losses. Like, I'm done.
They got me.
Yeah, the Bulls are really aggressive up through here. So
I kind of saw this as soon as they took off orders at 78. I was like, this might not end well.
Once I saw them moving liquidity out of the way, I was like, okay.
And
this is that 850 pop right here. So there's about 134 orders up through here. This is the official tap of this is aggressive. This is the official tap of the 50% retracement as well. So see if they're interested in this area. But again, this is why I size down, man. Like I size down so I can take multiple trades on the day and just kind of live with the results, right? Like no big deal, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I look to take one more trade. We're now tapping into this area, so let's see if I was just a little bit early.
Oh man, is that real liquidity or are they about to move that shit? They just slapped 200 more orders at 850 just now.
Oh yeah.
And they about to bring the house down on this motherfucker. I'm hoping that was the liquidity sweep right there. That looks more like a liquidity sweep.
Yeah, so does this.
I got bought out, only trading 1 micro right now, though, so I'm not too worried. I learned a lot today, though, so thank you. Yeah, I'm about ready to get up off of here. I literally just told myself I wasn't going to take another trade, but that liquidity sweep was exactly what I wanted to see, and I wasn't going to pass up on a nice setup like that. So, again, got a much better price this time. I'm at 845 this time, so with my third trade. So, but they did add more liquidity at that 850 level. They added another 200 orders up there. So I'm hoping that the sellers that came in earlier want to sell this market off, or if not, and then I'm literally just cooked at this point. So, but again, each trade is costing me an average between 20 and 40 bucks, guys. Like I'm not risking a lot at all. So just be aware of that fact. Holy shit, these Bulls, man. It's like more liquidity gets added and then they just take that too. They're like, yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, that was a pretty high volume Rejection candle though.
That was very high volume rejection. I liked everything about that, but
All right.
it just depends on what the market wants to do from here.
All right, I'm back in short as well. I like that rejection. I like what I'm seeing on the tape here. So I'm gonna give it one more shot.
Oh, they just removed the liquidity. You sons of bitches. It's illegal. It's illegal.
This time I'm risking the same 3 points. So see if this breaks. This is like it doesn't want to break down either.
Yeah, this don't look like it wants to break down.
Well, let's see what happens here.
I don't know. I got my risk on. It is what it is. I think they'll take this 866, then it dumps. Yeah, I mean, we could go all the way up to the top at like 870, basically push all the way to the top of this thing, and maybe double or triple top up here, but I don't know. I was hoping for a lower high being put in over here on the 5. If you look at the 15 and the 5, we got obviously aggressive bullish activity. I'm not ignoring that, but you can see the candles are slowing down, right? So I'm looking over here at the 5, and I'm looking at this as a break and retest, right? So this was the breakdown. This will be the retest. So basically, I'm looking at this as like, okay, just hold below, hold above 872. But I'm not going to risk that much. So I'm only going to risk the current move. And it looks like bulls want to continue to push this thing up. So
yeah, I think again, I got in a little too early.
And the stocks are kind of support. I'm going to cut this for a short loss, a smaller loss, because I just see this going the same way as the previous one. So I'll wait to see if this rejects. But yeah, I cut it for about $7.
Yeah, I got one more trade in me on this account, and if I lose on this one, I really think I really think I might switch over to Apex. I'm getting a little bit tired of this drawdown.
The drawdown, yeah, it gets annoying. It gets annoying, but yeah, is what it is. I think they take the 866. Yeah, it looks like they really want to push straight through. I don't know if they come all the way up, but we got this little on these smart money concepts algo. I forgot to tell you guys, like I put this little smart money concept algo on. It looks like the equilibrium is at about 878, which is basically the middle of the move, right? So maybe they come all the way up to 878. I don't know. Either way it goes, we just broke trend, and we're trying to come up and retest the trend line right now. So, but again, the market looks aggressively bullish on the tape still. The pullbacks look nice. They just don't close nice. And I think, you know, that's what, if I take another trade, I'll have to wait for the pullbacks to actually close bearish. And they're not closing bearish. They just look bearish momentarily. And then they get aggressively bullish, stopping out all the liquidity. So maybe we come up and sweep these highs before we go down. But I could be wrong, and we just rip the entire face off this entire move and never get a retest down here. So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, this thing looks aggressive right now.
Yeah, all we do is literally pull back in the VWAP and fucking just go.
Well, I don't think it's over. I think bears still want to defend this area until we get out of this red box. Like, I don't think buyers are out of the woods just yet, because this red box is where the character changes over. But you can see they're adding a ton of liquidity on the fucking tape. Like, it is a ton of sell side liquidity being added up here. So just waiting. If we break 870, we are in trouble. I'm out. I've been out, man. I got out for like $7 loss. Yeah, once we push it, I still don't think I think you're right. Like if we break above the 70s, the 880 range, then we change character. I'm still thinking we're gonna sell off up here. That's my thought process here. But I'm just gonna be a little bit more patient and wait for everything that I want to see. And I think the last few trades, I told myself that I was being patient, but then I kind of FOMO'd in. So those last 2 losses, like I said, they're minimal losses because they don't really mean a lot in the grand scheme of things. I'm following my process, right? And my process I need to be a little bit more patient and allow this trend to truly break, right? I don't have to be the first seller, right? And if it doesn't break, then just pass on the trade. Big 4,000 volume candles on a 1 minute. Didn't realize that before. Yeah, they're aggressive. The buying is very, very aggressive right now. So the next level to break is 860. There's about 136 sell side orders over there. So
some big sellers are starting to come into the market now.
yeah, they're here. And I think they're filling their position on the way up. They're just waiting on an aggressive push down.
Here right. Comes the sellers.
One more short right there at 851. I say one more, but I'm gonna keep shorting this damn thing until we get out of this red box. To be quite frank, I'm short again at 851. Stop at 863, risking about 12 points or the equivalent of about $50. That big seller did not push this market down like I would like him to. I'm going to deleverage down 7 points, risking about 7 points now, which is a little bit more comfortable for me just because every time we've come into this area and try to break this trend, we failed. So if we aggressively push up, I'm only willing to give back about 7 points. So I think this may be the push down unless they decide to remove the liquidity at 860 like they did that before, down at 850. Yeah, I just shorted 2 more micros. Yeah. I think at some point it's gonna fall. I just think that they're baiting early sellers in. Because if I was playing like my regular, like if I was playing like 2 minis, I would have been cooked by now, right? Like if I was trading 2 minis on NQ, I'd be down like $400 or $500 right now. But because I'm trading very, very small size, I'm okay with the paper cuts, right? I'm completely okay with that. And here we go back above the same level. So yeah. See if the sellers want to defend this time. It's so hard to get the momentum to stop once it gets going. It's like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, just sell this bitch off. Oh boy, 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 boy. Added more. Okay, dope.
Yeah, this shit has been tough.
Bulls trying to push again here. Again, if they get above 870, I think it's a wrap for these Bears. Market's still thriving. Apple is going ham. It's another rule I broke today. Good thing I broke it on smaller size, right? That's one of my rules is never go the opposite of Apple, and Apple is going absolutely haywire right now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I like the area though. Like I really like the area for shorts. But Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Tesla, and Apple are all ripping right now. So I really should not be looking at shorts until those kind of cool down. So whatever I'm doing right now, I'm doing it in anticipation for that move. So I'll add up to 66. We get over that, I'm done. At least you got a limit, man. I like I said, I'm not adding. I'm just taking like $28, $30, $40 max losses. They add up over time, but you know, I'm done trading after this one. Like this is 4 losses on the day, 0 for 4 on the day. Yeah, I'm done. I'm closing my account. Oh, I'm not stopped out yet. Almost there. 62 is 62.75. And right there. Yeah, that's 0 for 4 for me, ladies and gentlemen. That is all she wrote. My account is being closed. That is a 0 for 4 day, I think is, let me see. On smaller size, trade performance. 0 for 4 is $125 loss day for me. So I'll post that up there. You know, you got to hold the L's too, just like you hold the W's. You know what I mean? Like this was back-to-back loss days, right? So you got to hold the L's just like you hold the W's too. So a 125 day, it's not about the dollar amount though, right? When you're down, Apple was at 5 minute, 50 minute. I wanted to reject. Yeah, I think we all wanted to reject, but it's just too aggressively bullish up here. The 15 minute is just super bullish. So seeing that, you know, I think we still sell off at some point, but again, it would just be me hoping, right? The market hasn't given me any reason other than my areas to think that we were going to sell off. So the one thing that I can say that I did well was I kept my size the same. I didn't size up to kind of get the money back or do anything like that. Like I took my losses on the chin and that's fine. Like I'll bounce. I'll bounce with that. And closing the TraderVate account, and I'm closing the Apex account, and I'll wait till midnight and look to get my payout, right? And then I'll look to restart, you know, fresh tomorrow. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more aggressive at those area lows. I think that if I could look back on the trade and see that one thing that I could have done a little better was been a little bit more aggressive at these lows, understanding that this was an area that we hadn't tapped prior to, right? Down here at these lows, I could have gotten long here. I could have gotten long here. There were multiple areas that I called out that I didn't trade, right? So I guess as a review for my own trading days, be a little bit more aggressive in areas that you trust or areas that you have confluence in, right? I had a lot of confluences down here. I just didn't trade it. So, and instead, once the market got going, I decided to fight the trend on the way up here, right? So if I have a bad day, guys, I'm not even going to call it a bad day. I'm just going to say a losing day, a red day. If I have a red day, I'm going to explain it to you, just like I would if I have a green day, right? I think that's important to note is follow the people that'll talk about their red days as well as their green days, because I think you learn more from a red day than you do from a green day. So
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure I'm about to get cooked again. I think I don't know. It seems like we're
Market's just
slowing
playing
down here.
games, man. I would just wait for the market to actually sell off.
Well, this is my last trade, so I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. Either the market sells off here, or I just close my account and walk away for the day
Yeah.
because it's just not. Well, I mean, maybe I might take trades in my other account, but
Yeah,
uh,
swag addict. I think that's a good idea. And that's what I was saying before. And I still ended up taking trades, right? Like I told myself that I wasn't going to trade until the trend line broke. And I still ended up taking trades. And honestly, until the trend line breaks, we're front running, right? And that's what all of my trades were today. I was front running the shorts, expecting for a move to push down, you know. But at the same time, I think my area was correct. I had the where correct, right? I just didn't have like the confirmation correct. If I could do my trades over, I would have still be waiting to take a trade. I would still be waiting to take a trade. Right. If I could just look at this day matter of fact, I am going to look at this day when I go watch the YouTube channel. When I go back and look at this day, I'm going to tell myself all you had to do was wait for confirmation. I didn't wait for confirmation one time, not once, not one time. And it wasn't about the greed. It wasn't about my emotions at all. It was just a matter of just being early, right? I was trying to be early on this break. And instead of just waiting for the confirmation signal, right? I front ran every single pullback, right? Everything that I thought was a sell-off ended up being pullbacks. Instead of just waiting for this to break officially, because I think this is the area where we break. Instead of waiting for this to break officially, I was front running the move up or the move down. If it sells off, I'm still correct in my thesis, but I've already exhausted my rules. My rule was I don't want to take more than 4 trades in a day. I took 4 trades. Hey, no matter how you spread them out, you took 4 trades, you close the account. All right, cool. I'm going to respect my rule. I'm going to take 4 trades and walk the fuck away. Okay. Doesn't mean that I have to take 4 in total. It just means that once I reach 4, no matter what that total is, I walk away, right? And
here comes the buyers. They're coming.
yeah, so in my Apex account, I think I've taken 2 trades, but I don't need to trade anymore over there, so I'm just gonna walk away. You know, no harm, no foul, no big L's on the day. Like I'm down a very small amount on both accounts. It's a red day, and it's okay. Like that's okay, right? And that's 2 red days in a row for me. So, you know, maybe I'm in some type of losing streak. I don't know. But I know how to work through a losing streak. The way you work through a losing streak is you size your ass down and you stick aggressively to your rules, right? And one of my rules is to, if I hit 4 losing trades, just walk away. Trying to enter for the best entry, I think is better. Yeah, it's for a later entry with more. I 100% agree with that. Swag addict. I think Riley Coben made a video about that this weekend as well. Is like these entries where you're trying to catch the top or the top of the move or try to be in first is the riskiest thing you can do. Does it have a high reward? Yes, it 100% has a high reward, but it's very, very risky to try to jump in and be the first buyer or seller because you don't have any control over the market. The market's going to do whatever it wants to do, right? So I think the higher quality move, and I said it multiple times as I was taking the trades, but I'm going to review the tape. I'm going to review what I was seeing, and I'm going to stick to that thesis next time where I only trade when I get the confirmation, right? So
Yeah, I think that's a tough balancing act between like getting in aggressively and with less confirmation, or getting in a little bit late with more confirmation, but then having to basically risk a little bit more, right? Like you gotta, like right now, I'm pretty tight on my risk. I'm still in this trade short. I'm down about $100. I'm down about 700 on the day. So this is pretty much my last trade, because if I lose this one, I'm basically at max loss for the day, which does suck. But I'm in a 50K account, so I don't have a lot of room, which also sucks. So I kind of need this. I mean, either this trade's gonna work out or it's not. But yeah, I mean, we broke for me in this trade, we broke trend and we came back, and I thought we were going to continue, which is why I got in. But buyers are continuing to kind of to hold us. which I don't like. Probably should have just cut there for break even, but we'll see. I think this may be a dead position, honestly.
We just haven't had any aggressive sellers be able to push price down. Right? Like they've been able to slow price down, but they haven't been able to push it. But I do agree that on this particular move, Apple is actually starting to agree with you, as well as Microsoft and Nvidia. So that at least you have working in your favor on the 15-minute.
I would like to see, and the VIX is trying to pump up, but it's struggling. So we'll see. The VIX did pump all the way back down. Yeah, I think the market's coming to get my ass.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm just gonna walk away and say fuck it. Like I'm just gonna walk away, live to fight another day. Like I don't need to take. I know I can't handle those big losses, so I don't want to take them. Right? Like so, I know the best way to not take those big losses is just size down, man. You know, Apple rejected the 50 SMA. Yeah. But I mean, they're not closing bearish. They just look bearish, right? If you look at the stocks, they look bearish for a moment, just enough time to suck in early sellers. That's what I call this. Like, if you think about what price is doing, like it has to advertise price to sellers. We're the sellers that they're advertising price to. So if you're uncomfortable in your position, it's because you're probably in the wrong direction in that moment, right? And right now, it's uncomfortable to be in a short right now. I know, because I was just in multiple shorts, right? It's uncomfortable. So all shorts are sweating bullets right now. They're like, hopefully this works out, but I don't know. You know? So I hope it works out too for Jay, but
yeah, I mean the tape is giving me a little bit of life, but it always sucks when you're in this consolidation and you just want to see the market break down and it's not doing it. I mean, it looks like this thing is coming for me.
Yeah, VIX works the same way as any other chart, Swag Addict. But the only thing about the VIX is it doesn't have as much volume, so you have to watch it on higher time frames. Right? You got to watch it on a 15, 30, the hour, something like that to get a fair read of what it's trying to do. Right? So these buyers just have no chill, bro.
No, they don't. They're. I mean, I'm really hoping that this fails here, but it's not giving me warm and fuzzy.
There's just no reason for it to fail. The tape doesn't look weak. The nothing looks weak right now. Everything looks very, very strong. So.
Oh God, yeah, oh man, sellers just tried and they failed.
And now we're about to get out of that box officially above 870. So, like I said, I think it's a good trade idea. I just think that we're super early, or maybe the market has other plans. I mean, we still have this 1 hour supply zone all the way up here, 15,931. There's multiple areas that the market could decide to turn around. It's just the areas that we're looking to trade right now, we're not waiting for confirmation. I think the same thing for you, brother. Like, I think
facts. I basically have used all my tokens, which also kind of sucks.
Exactly.
It's like, damn, I used all my tokens trying to short the market.
And not waiting for confirmation. And now you ain't got no tokens left. And then you're gonna later look back at the market, and when it sells off, you're gonna be like, fuck. All I had to do was be patient. And that's the thing, is like, stick to your rules. You took 4 trades or however many, you took your losses, just close it. And then analyze the market for what it is today. And you know what the issue is. You know what you did wrong today. I know exactly what I did wrong, right? I utilized all my tokens with no confirmation. Basically, I kept putting my tokens into the machine, expecting a different result every time, even though nothing had changed, right? The thing that hasn't changed is the market has not sold off. We know what a sell-off candle looks like, and we haven't gotten one of those in this entire uptrend. Not one. Right? So we know what a sell-off candle is supposed to look like, but we made one up in our brain. Well, it broke structure a little bit, so I'm gonna get short here. Yeah, it could work, but the reality is, if you haven't seen sellers aggressively step in, you know what's about to happen to you. You're just hoping that that's not the result, right? And that's where I found myself at. The thing is like, I would suggest sizing down, because if you size down, then even when you lose, it's like, oh, okay, I lost, but you know what? Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day, man. Live the fight another day. We got to do this shit all day. It's 11:55. As a matter of fact, I think that's it for us, people. I think it's time to get off the stream. We went forever today. Like, we shot air balls today. So, and that's part of growth, right? Like, you can't win every day. I mean, you can, some people can, but I can't. I'm not at the level of my trading where I can win every day. But here's the thing. You may not be able to win every day, but you can learn every single day. And today I learned another valuable lesson, which is wait for confirmation. That's the lesson of the day. So, Justin, what'd you learn today, man?
I learned that this market fucking blows. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm the same. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. I keep preaching patience, and it's something that comes with time. Like, definitely patience today was a lot better. I'm still not out of this trade yet, so who knows what's gonna happen?
Yes, it's still good. Still could
I'm still not out of this trade yet. Although, I mean, the more and more I watch it, the more and more I'm like, yeah, this might not work out. So
no, this actually looks pretty good on ES. It looks a lot better than it does on NQ, but I don't know. You just need some confirmation. A change of character would be nice. Maybe a break of structure here at 45.72. Get below 45.72 and then retest it, and then take the market short. That's what I should have been looking for. But instead, I just kind of rushed it. I kept trying to trade it, and I ran out of tokens for myself. Tomorrow, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have a better day tomorrow. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, from the Trader Shop, my name is T. Hobbs. That guy over there is Jay Seals. Don't forget to tip the barbers on your way out. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.